And we are live with very, very serious music, guys. Because we're playing a very, very serious game. Not really. This is Ash and Thorne. It's an original adventure. We're playing D&D 5e. And we're joined today by our fabulous players. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. We can start just... If you guys can see your overlays on...
I'm looking at it.
Yeah? Okay. So, Tal, you'll be first. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Just your name and... just the basics. What are you playing as today?
Yes. Hello, I'm Marco. Today I'll be playing as Tal. And he is a half-elf sorcerer, specifically of the storm variety. I didn't know that was a thing till now. It's pretty cool. He's kind of like a nomad type character. And yeah.
So exciting. My God. I love it.
Yeah, right?
Gup, please tell us about your character.
Hey, yeah, I'm Brian. I'll be playing Gup. He's a druid forest gnome. Yeah, he was, kind of lived his life in the woods, wandering around, getting lost a lot. Recently left the woods. Yeah.
All right.
Just a guy, out to live his life.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm excited to see more of Gup. Icky.
Alright, so I'm a...
Is it Icky or Iki?
It's Iki.
Sorry,
You can
Iki.
call it Iki. Whichever works. I'm a Yuan-Ti pureblood. My class is rogue, and my background is an urchin, so I'm like a tragic orphan Yuan-Ti,
Sad.
out to seek certain validation. And yeah,
Aren't we all?
indeed.
I don't think any of us have played a UNT.
No, we were just saying that earlier. No, nobody has. So
Yeah,
something new.
No pressure at all.
Yeah. And it is your first time playing D&D.
It is.
Yeah. So it's we hope to give you a fun adventure on your first go, and the team has all agreed to be extremely supportive. And and last but not least, we have a mouthful here. Brad, I see in parentheses. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's AJ. I'll be playing Brad Vicious Lefroy III. He is
Nice.
just a human fighter. He's a washed-up knight. He's a little rough around the edges, but he'll be a good addition to this adventure.
Really?
I think.
Really? Okay. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll give you guys your introduction to today's adventure, and then I'll set the scene, and we will get started. Let's go here. After several months and countless rejected applications into the Adventurers Guild, your party has finally been accepted. It seemed odd that your first quest was one so highly coveted only a few months ago. Travel to Thorne, find the trouble, slay the trouble, collect the reward. Simple enough, right? But something felt off. You certainly couldn't turn down your first assignment, and so your journey begins just outside the mysterious town of Thorne. It's late in the evening. As you approach the town, you notice that fine stone lines every walkway, and there are sandstone arches or archways with intricate curved patterns that separate the different districts and areas. At the center of town is a large fountain with a magnificent statue of a bearded man in luxurious clothing. The townspeople so far appear to be kind and welcoming. You're standing in the middle of the town, and it's late in the evening. What would you like to do?
Have any of you been here before?
Yes.
Yeah. I hundreds of times did many missions in back in my day. 50 confirmed kills.
How long
I've
ago was your day exactly?
Oh, you know, don't worry about it.
Okay.
They have a good tavern. We should go.
You point to the sleepy spider. It's a tavern. You hear raucous laughter and singing coming from within. And
I don't like all this loud noise.
Oh, it's okay. I know these people. They're inviting. Come on, let's grab a drink.
is that all your character's gonna say this whole time?
Apparently really popular.
Okay. All right. Great. Tal, do you say anything?
As long as it's not expensive, I don't mind.
No, I gotcha. Don't worry. What can I get for you, Vicky?
Nope.
Iki.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Um, Nothing. I'm just going to watch from the side.
Not
Okay.
even water?
Here.
No.
You you walk into the tavern. I'll bring you guys into the tavern. And as you walk in, it's full of what appear to be adventurers, passers-by. They don't look like the locals that you saw earlier, and everything jolts to a halt. You feel the sharp gaze of every single eye, and the barkeep whistles to the bards in the opposite corner of the room.
Fuck you looking at?
Oh,
Told
yeah.
you didn't want to be here.
Are you sure they're friendly?
Yeah. Come on, let's sit down.
All right.
From behind the bar, you see a hand just kind of point towards an empty table. You take your seats, and as you move across the room, everybody's watching you. Like there's not a single pair of eyes that isn't watching you guys. The barkeep eventually shows up to your table, and it's this little boy. He's maybe 10 years old. He's maybe 10 years old, and his vest is way too big for him, and his boots are way too big for him. Yeah, he just says, "Hello, can I get your order?"
Yeah, I'll have your strongest beer and a glass of wine for the lady. And Tal, what do you want?
Extra one? Actually, are you old enough to be the barkeep? Are you the barkeep?
Brian's killing me. I want to see if he's gonna get through the whole session just making that noise. Okay.
I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna
Okay.
annotate what I do. but-
Okay. All right.
Is there a menu? Hold on. Is there like? Does he have like a menu in his hand or something?
No,
Are there
he
any
doesn't.
menus? Oh.
Are you the barkeep? Or
Yeah, I'm the barkeep. Yeah.
how old are you?
This many?
Okay.
But when he shows up his fingers like that, I'm gonna point to a patron who's drinking a big glass of beer, and I'm gonna point at it, and I'm gonna point to me, and I'm gonna say two, and I'm gonna raise up my hands like that.
Okay.
Give a nice.
Brown drink for the little man. What about you?
Just water. Water's good.
Our water isn't clean here.
Ah. Okay.
We
Yeah,
call
like-
our water yellow drink.
take bread. You have bread?
Yep, we have lots of varieties of bread. We have rye, wheat, honey oat, um, Italian herb.
Oh, so advanced.
Like a subway in here.
I'll get honey oat toasted with cheese.
Sorry, what? What was that second part?
Toasted with cheese?
With
No?
with what?
You don't know what cheese is.
Just get
You
bread.
say that entire menu and not know what
Fermented
cheese
milk.
is.
Ah, fermented milk. Okay, I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Thank you.
He kind of scurries off, trips a couple times on his way back behind the bar. No, he's not drunk. He's just his boots are too big. So as you're looking around, is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Hey guys, where are we here again?
Yeah, so you guys were sent to the city. There's been some sort of mysterious. Actually, there's just they didn't give you much information. The guild just told you that there's a mysterious force troubling the village, and they sent you.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
A mysterious force sent us to investigate.
and you guys are the new recruits. You
Yeah.
just
Sorry,
joined the guild.
that's that gnome brain kicking in.
Ah.
Short memory span.
Maybe we should ask around.
Ooh!
Is there anybody that looks experienced?
Yeah, I mean everybody here looks fairly well versed in the art of a sword. Like everybody is, they all look like adventurers, possibly for the same quest. It's a quest that was highly coveted. I said earlier, so it was strange that the guild gave it to you.
That must be why they're scared.
Yeah. It's like a contest. We're all competing for the same quest.
Can I go hide somewhere and try to eavesdrop on the conversation?
Okay. Okay. Yes, absolutely. So
I
that'd
like
be rolling.
dark spots.
So if you want to hide, you're gonna try to be stealthy, right? You're gonna try to be
Yeah.
sneaky, so you can roll for stealth. So if you pull up your character sheet, you're looking for where it says stealth.
I click it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an 11 out of 20, so it's not the best roll. The
You say it
room
like that.
the room is well, so she has context. The room is very very crowded. As you try to find an unoccupied area, it's a struggle. You go around from one side of the tavern to the other, and it's just shoulder to shoulder everywhere you go. There's a conversation that you overhear, though. You don't have to hide to hear it. And you hear two adventurers talking. And the first one says, "Did you see her? I saw Lady Luciana Ceres." The other voice says, "Yes. I can't believe she'd come here for this quest. This is a bit below her pay grade, don't you think?" "Yeah, I heard she once slayed a red dragon." "Oh, which one?" "Dragonheim." "Oh, that's nice." "Yes." Only
Keep
you.
listening.
Only.
See how long this conversation goes.
So, what are you drinking? Oh, just brown drink. What are you drinking? Yellow. Do you keep listening, or do you go back to the group?
Just keep listening. No, I'm kidding. Can I go back?
Yeah, you go back to the group, and nobody. The other guys heard what I said, but they're gonna pretend that they didn't. So you have to report it to them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, apparently this very skilled woman called Lady Lucianares is here for the same quest. She slayed, or she slayed a dragon before.
No shit.
Yep, not intimidating at all. That's all I heard.
She pretty?
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't see her.
Well, there's no way they assigned us to the same quest as her. We're not skilled at all.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah, just me is what I meant.
Yeah.
As you look around at your table, Iki, do you feel confidence in your group?
No. Especially this Brad guy. Seems like he's all talk.
Brad, as you look around the group, do you have confidence in them?
No. Especially that that tall guy. He's very concerned. Gup, I have faith in Gup. I think he can pull his weight. Iki, maybe.
Here's your bread with fermented milk, sir.
Thank you.
Finally.
Sorry, did the rest of you order anything?
Yeah, I just bought a drink for myself and a wine for the lady.
I think I wanted 2 brown.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll have to go in and get that. I'm not I don't usually do this. I'm so sorry.
As he turns around, I want to just like get him in the back of the head.
Oh. Oh.
Do you need help?
Why would he hurt me?
Excuse him.
A
Barbaric.
you see Brad get hoisted up by a very, very tall woman in full knight armor, and she says, "How dare you treat a boy like that?"
And who are you, sir?
Sir, she turns you towards her, brings your nose to hers. I am Lady Luciana Ceres. You will regret those
shit.
words.
I'm just gonna I'll take my things and just kind of shuffle farther away, like on the bench, to create distance.
Do you have my picture like on hand to like expand
Yeah,
or like bring up?
yeah.
Because that's just what the face I'm making in that photo or that picture is exactly what my guy's doing right now. Watching this shit unfold.
I go, okay, lady. Hey, I heard we're on the same quest. We can help you. I can help you. Put me down.
Who are you? Why would I need the help of scum like you who hits children?
Name's Brad. 50 confirmed kills.
I highly doubt that. Your hands are soft like a child.
Guys.
I'm not getting into this. You're on your own.
You're gonna kind of climb up onto the table, and then like walk over. I see the table is not even gonna change, and I'm gonna like kind of pat him on the side of the leg,
Her.
and then like, no, Brad.
okay.
Like, I'm gonna pat him on the side of the leg, and I'm gonna hop off the table and pat the lady on the side of the leg.
Eh? Yes, no. Can I help you?
I'm gonna like pull back a chair, or pull a chair, like offering the chair, like have a seat.
Roll for persuasion. So he's trying to convince her to like
16, baby.
ease up and sit down. She's very, very, very mad at what she saw. She's very upset about it. She starts stomping off towards the door.
Still holding Brad.
Yeah. and the people kind of part like Moses in the Red Sea. They start parting for her, and she's walking out of the tavern with bread.
Look, guys.
She bends over to bring him out.
I mean,
Kind of lightly
Do we,
jog after that.
okay.
Do we help him? What do you think?
Do we really need?
50 confirmed kills. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, he
then
seems.
he
Come on, you
experienced.
need Gup, and Gup's going.
True.
Oh,
Right?
Gup's following.
Okay, yeah, we gotta go with Gup.
We gotta go with a go. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta
Okay.
go with Gup.
So you follow Gup.
Wait.
Gup scurries behind Lady Luciana Saris, and he's like following behind her.
Gnome.
And she ducks down under the doorway, and as she reaches the outside, she says, "You think you can put up a fight? Show me."
Oh my god.
All right. Let's go. Think you're so tough?
Oh. Come on, we don't have to do this, guys.
Paul, give me my sword.
Okay.
Give me my sword.
Oh, you didn't bring it with you? Oh, I guess, okay, it fell maybe in the tavern.
Alright. Here you go.
All right.
Okay.
Like, kind of juggling my sword around.
Okay. All right. So the screen goes it goes widescreen, and it's close shots of your eyes, and the wind kind of whirls around you guys. Lady Luciana Saris stands in front of you. Her armor is like platinum ordained with like gold. Like she looks like decked out. She pulls out her great sword, and she stands in front of you. Tonight may very well be the death of you, Brad.
Gosh. This is a little intense for what happened in the tavern. It's a bit much.
All right. Before we charge at each other, I want to pick up some dirt off the floor.
Sure. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna assume she's gonna charge at me as well. But before we make contact, I want to throw the sand in her eyes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So just roll for dexterity. Anything to do with the hands, anything to do with speed is going to be dexterity. So he's going to roll dexterity to try and toss the sand into her eyes before she can reach him. Okay. Let's roll for her. She runs towards you. Okay, so she runs towards you, her blade drawn. She's pulling her knees to her chest, like she's really sprinting, full sprint towards you. And as she swings her blade towards you, you toss up sand, and it gets in her eyes. She goes, what do you do?
I turn around to my friends and go, "This is cake. Like, got this in the bag."
Give him
Like,
a double
Okay.
thumbs up.
Good job. You did it.
I turn around and kick her in the helmet or whatever she's wearing.
She doesn't have a helmet on. So you kick her in the head?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and just roll for your athletics roll.
Oh my god.
Holy
So if the number shows up
Actually-
green like that, it's a natural 20. Anytime you roll a natural 20, it's either a critical hit or like it's a super successful attempt of whatever you're trying to do. You kick her in the head. You kick her right in the temple. She loses her balance and she falls into the fountain. And her head is dipped in the fountain, but she's unconscious. She's not dead, but she's definitely unconscious.
You're drowned.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I don't want to. I want to make sure she's okay. And we'll wait for her to wake up and hopefully get some information out of her.
Okay. The crowd goes wild. Everyone's cheering. What's his name? What's his name? Somebody says to Tall.
Brad.
Brad.
Brad. Brad.
Oh, I don't like this.
They start cheering for you. The kid is still rubbing the back of his head. And you see a couple of people kind of tending to him, but the rest of the crowd is cheering for you. They've never seen Lady Luciana Saris taken down, let alone by somebody with as tender hands as you. Okay. All right.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Is she,
So
like, is her head still in the water?
yeah, you can go ahead and level up to level 2. Just you. And everybody else.
Brad, 1v1 me. Give me your levels.
You fucking kick the shit out of her.
Okay.
Just
To be
one
honest,
tapped her.
Yeah.
I thought you would die there.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
You
I
give him a little pat on the leg.
underestimated
Now let's find out what we have to do here. Wake her up.
you.
Are
Okay.
you gonna do it or?
Yeah, I don't.
Just kind of give her a pat on the cheek. Excuse me.
You put your hand into the water of the fountain and you start
God,
patting
wait,
her
I'll
cheek.
take her out of the bed.
Oh, okay.
She's in the fountain.
Yeah,
Could have drowned.
I described that earlier. Okay, so you pull her out of the
I
fountain.
thought we pulled her out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And you start waking her up. Roll for medicine. Okay. 15.
Hello.
Decent. You're trying to wake her up. It takes some time, but it's less than an hour before she comes to. She says, "Ugh, what happened? Where am I?"
So Brad beat you? Kicked you in the head. Yeah.
That's impossible.
Not. It happened,
The man with the
Everyone
hands of a
saw.
babe.
but
Yeah.
apparently the foot of a giant or something. I don't know.
I should know better than not to control my drink.
Right. So it is embarrassing for you.
Quite, yes. I really should be going anyways.
Listen, lady, no hard feelings. But to make it even, why don't you tell us some information about the quest?
The quest. I don't know much. I'm supposed to head across the river. There's been things going on in the forest. And everybody they send over there across the river never comes back.
I hear forest, and my ears are just gonna perk up.
The forest is which way?
Across the river over there. But, you won't be crossing that river without a boat.
Well, shit.
Do you know anybody with a
No.
boat?
I'm not from here, but I've heard word that there's a boatman that lives south, just along the river.
All right. I guess that's where we go then.
Thanks, lady.
You should not harm children.
I couldn't tell. He's working, serving alcohol. I don't know.
Okay, well, you bested me in battle. You are definitely a man of valor to some degree. She reaches her hand out.
Shake her hand.
She pulls you and just hoists you over.
Oh, fuck.
You fall flat on your back. Now we're even.
Yeah. Yeah. Even.
Round 2, go.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, might as well go tonight, unless you guys are tired.
I'm not tired. Come on.
All right, let's go then.
Alright.
Okay. So you guys head towards the edge of the river, and you follow it until you get a good ways south. You're just kind of on the outskirts of the city or of the town at this point, and you see a little tiny, looks more like a shack, more like a little shed than a house. But you see a dim light coming from within.
How wide does the river look?
Fairly wide. Like it even by boat, it'd probably take you maybe 15-20 minutes to get across.
Oh, okay.
Is the boat just laid out outside?
They are chained to the wall of the shed.
Hey, Shiki, come with me. Let's break this boat open. Let's borrow it for a sec.
Are you talking to me? You keep getting my name wrong, Brad.
Oh, sorry. What was your name?
Iki.
Yuki. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Not
Yeah.
much of a gentleman, I see.
Do you want to help me pick this lock?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. Roll for stealth first, and you guys can help one another. It's possible to assist someone, so if you'd like to help somebody out, you just roll a d20, and anything 11 and up is a success, and they get advantage, meaning they get to roll twice, and they take the higher number between the two that they roll. So if who's taking lead on this sneaky task?
I'll have Iki pick the lock.
Okay. So you can roll to assist, Brad,
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
and then depending on what he rolls, okay. So it's a 13. So like I said, 11 and up is advantage. So you get to roll, and it'll show up with two numbers. You can take the higher of the two.
Okay, so I click on stealth then.
Correct.
Okay.
15. Okay. So you guys sneak up, and as you approach the shed and you get closer to it, you hear a voice, an old man's voice coming from within. And he appears to be humming a tune.
That's nice.
Right.
But
Wanna
you sneak
keep
up.
listening?
What?
You're able to sneak up to the boat,
Okay.
and chains are another thing. So if you'd like to actually pick the lock, that's going to be a sleight of hand roll. He hasn't noticed that you've snuck up and you're standing outside his window, the boat chained to his wall.
Well, you're a rogue.
All right.
What do you have?
As in my bag.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm gonna reach into my own bag and I'm gonna pull out a hunting trap. And I'm gonna put it in front of the door
Oh my god.
Stop!
and set it up. Woo!
This guy's chaotic. Kind of
Stop!
like
That's
me.
an old man. We're already stealing his boat, Guff. What are you doing?
Do you say this quietly?
Oh yeah, I say this quietly.
Okay.
Gup's just gonna go start packing it up. Put it
Alright.
back in his bag.
I feel bad enough about this already. I have a burglar's pack.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Let's open it. It's
Okay.
So you can use a sleight of hand
Okay.
to try and open it.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
oh shit.
Uh-oh.
So you're trying to undo the lock, and you're having some difficulty. As you're doing it, the chains jangle a bit, unexpectedly. Eh?
I just go.
Who's there? You see the light inside move. It must be a candle or something.
I'll go towards the front of the door. To the front of his door.
Okay. Are you standing in front of the trap or?
Is the trap still
I
there?
I didn't. I just put it back in my bag.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So he
Seven
opens the
points.
door.
Talked me out of it.
Good, good.
He oh yeah, I actually have a map.
Oh. Visual.
Nice.
Ignore the boats in the water. They're not there.
Or the
bridge.
bridge.
A bridge.
No, it's just a pier. That's just a pier.
It's
That's
just
a
like
long
it's going to
Like,
the
let's
other.
walk across.
Wait a sec.
Hello?
Oh,
Hi. Hello, sir.
Who's there?
Hi. I'm just conducting a survey. I've been going house to house. Hello?
Yes? Okay, go on.
Oh. Would you like to partake in the survey? It'll only take a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure. I get quite lonely out here by myself.
Here's
What's
your chance.
the
Try
first
again.
question?
Can I get your name?
My
first?
name?
Any basic information?
I'm you.
How do you spell that?
Why? You.
You. 3 U's.
Huh?
Yes. Okay.
You're quite handsome.
Oh, guys, please hurry. Guys, please try again, please.
okay, I'll try again.
Thank you, sir. Anyways, next question. How long have you been living out here by the river?
Oh, that's a long story. Once?
Good.
12. The chains jangle a bit again. Ah! Who's there?
Signal for him, for Tal to speak louder.
Sir,
Huh?
are you a boatman?
Oh,
Been a
yes, I am. Yes, I
How long have you been a boatman?
am my father's father.
Guys, seriously.
The chain is so loud.
It's just
Like, you're pretty sure you're leaving marks on the boat.
just trying my best here.
Huh? What's that over there?
But it must be the winds, the forest. You know, makes a lot of weird noises.
Roll for deception. He's starting to catch on at this point.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I'm very convincing.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, it's
The forest be weird and shit.
what was I saying? Oh yes. So my father's father and his father before him were all boatmen, and we used to. The lock comes undone. The chain. You carefully place the chain down to the side, but the boat is very heavy. And Brad and Icky, you guys are standing by the boat, right? Okay,
Yes.
so it's falling. One can assist the other, but you're going to roll athletics to hold on to the boat.
Okay, that's you, Brad.
Okay, so you can assist him. You can roll a d20. Just on the left, there's like a little toolbar. Just hover over that and then click on where it says d20. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I signal Gup to like get the other side. And then
Gonna
Oh,
I'm standing in front of the door with Tall, by the
Oh,
way.
you are?
So, like,
Okay.
if you signal to me, I'm gonna actually run over from out of this guy's vision, like direct vision.
is that a gnome over there?
Oh,
Uh,
no,
athletic-
sir. There's raccoons about, you know how it is.
16.
Look up at Tall. What the fuck, man?
I don't know.
You grip deep into the boat, stopping it from falling or making any noise, and you hoist it over your head, and you guys can walk towards the water while Tall distracts the boatman.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh, well, would you like to make a donation to the cause?
The
as
cause?
well?
What is it
Yes.
exactly you're raising funds for?
Visits.
Is
to
it for the
elderly.
children? I love children.
Oh, yes. For children.
Oh. Well,
Did
indeed.
you know that kid at the tavern? Yeah, we're raising funds for him.
I have a couple copper pieces for you. He hands you a couple copper pieces. But you know, he pulls out a gold piece. I'd be happy to give you a gold piece for a kiss.
Nope. That's enough. That's good.
Just one.
I'll
I
be-
kind of swagger up,
Oh,
tap him on the leg.
oh my. He kneels down, and he puckers up, and
oh my God, what has happened?
and you go in for a big smooch, and
Do I? You taking control of
I
my
don't know.
character?
No, what are you doing?
When he leans in, I'm gonna uncork my water skin. I'm gonna use shape water, and the entire thing just in his face. Gonna snatch the gold coin and book it.
He's like drowning.
Like, basically, like waterboarding this guy,
Yeah.
like with a steady stream of water. And then I'm gonna snatch the gold coin. And, woo!
Okay.
Just
Thank you for your time. Have a good night.
Okay. So I'm changing the music because I feel like this is more the vibe. Okay, so you guys grab the coin, you jump into the boat, and what do you do?
I mean, we're just going across. the
Yeah,
river,
it's
right?
not large enough of a boat for all of you to sit.
What do you mean?
Like it's not long enough. There's just
Oh, how
You're
many
saying
people
we
can it
would need
fit?
2 boats.
3.
One of us he's a gnome.
Three
He could
goats?
like
I am
sit
a
in a
gnome.
lap.
Okay, where's he
Yeah.
sitting?
I can sit on someone's lap.
Whose lap are you sitting on?
I don't know. I'll kind of just hop in and take up an entire seat on my own until someone like picks me up.
Who picks him up?
Definitely not mine.
Okay.
I'll just sit there like smiling at everyone, just like come on, come in the boat, like let's go. Not realizing I'm taking up so much more space than I need to be.
Okay. Tal picks you up and places you on his lap.
This weird cup.
I just kind of like while I'm turning to take a look at you, just beating your face with my hat.
The old man is writhing in pain on the shore.
In pain.
With the water. The water's kind of shaped around his face, right? Like it's like drowning him. Did
Oh,
you
no,
take it
I was
off?
just like doing like a steady stream, like kind of like a blast in his face.
Oh,
Not,
okay.
Like, I can't do damage with this spell, but I was just kind of like a stream of water just whoosh
Oh,
into
okay.
his face, and until I had none left, and then I snatched the coin.
Like
Okay.
a water gun.
Yeah, like a water
I
gun,
see.
but I was like basically waterboarding him while it was happening.
I misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
he's
wasn't like Avatar, like wrapping it around his head, cutting off his airflow.
okay. So you guys get in the boat and you start rowing on over, and it occurs to you that the night has gone on fairly long. You notice that the moon doesn't appear to have moved, and when you arrived in the town, it was already late evening, and it still appears to be very late.
Yeah, that's right, Gup. The moon hasn't moved in a while.
I gotta look at him like, you understand me? Just like, what?
Something's off.
Okay. You arrive on the shore on the other side of the bank of the river, and as you guys are getting out, there's a heavy feeling on your shoulders. None of you can deny it. Do any of you guys mention it? Like, would your character mention the heaviness that you're feeling?
I'm too proud. I don't.
I'd bluntly say what other people are thinking or hiding.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Does anyone else have this weird feeling
I just got
right
goosebumps.
now? Heaviness?
Just got goosebumps.
No, not me.
Oh,
God,
Cup is also concerned.
Okay.
this doesn't feel too great.
I mean, I do feel a little chill, but you know, it is kind of cold.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
It'll get worse as we head into the forest.
Probably.
Yeah. Why don't? Are we still on the boat?
No, you've gotten out.
Okay. Why don't I'll watch the backside and. Yeah. Why don't you take the lead? Like,
All right, such
Yeah.
a gentleman.
you know, I gotta watch over our backside
Well,
just in
Gup,
case.
you're familiar with the forest, right? Let's go together.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take the lead here. And you know, like as we walk, I'll like, if we passing by, I'll like go like off track and like pick some berries and stuff as well.
Roll for survival.
13.
Okay. You're able to collect some berries. You're not able to distinguish all of them. It's just red or not red, just because it's dark. But yeah, you don't have dark vision, do you?
I do actually.
You
Well,
do.
we can both see.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have dark vision.
Does anybody not have dark vision?
Just
I don't.
Brad.
Oh, just Brad.
Oh,
50
just me?
kills.
Oh,
I mean,
50
I
kills.
still can't actually discern colors, so.
I'm
Okay.
a half elf,
Yeah,
so I
me
can
too.
see.
Okay. All right. So you guys are all able to see in the dark, except for Brad.
It's fucking dark here.
He's like, I'll watch your back.
Yeah, so
And
much
see-
for that. He can't see
Look,
anything.
He has too much pride to like say anything.
Do you light a torch, Brad, or do you try to like?
No, fuck no.
I'll
Dude.
light a torch for him.
No one's
I'll,
lighting a torch. I'm not lighting a torch.
I'll light a torch and I'll tap Brad on the leg.
Oh. Excellent, man.
Okay. So you light a torch, and so everybody's able to see in the dark at this point. And as you guys are continuing through the dark forest, you hear noises all around you. You hear animals, and who's walking up front?
That'd be me. Kind of leading the way.
And who's walking in the back?
Me.
Okay. All right. So, Gup, as you continue forward, what are you looking for here?
I don't know. What are we looking for?
I don't really know.
You
They
don't
just
really
told
know.
me to lead, so I'm just kind of walking through the forest.
Just go straight, I guess.
I guess Gup is here. The understanding we're looking for something mysterious, so I'm looking for anything that like doesn't look like forest, I guess.
Okay.
In my mind, I'm specifically picturing, you know, like evil ruin kind of things, like
Okay.
parts where the forest kind of doesn't really, where the forest kind of ends and it's like spooky, like two houses in the middle of a forest clearing kind of thing.
Those are the specific things that you're keeping an eye out for.
Yeah, like
Okay.
specific, like
Go-
buildings, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and roll for perception.
Oh, it's my time. It's not my time. It's a 6.
A 6. Who's standing behind Gup?
I am.
Okay. As you guys are walking through the forest, you hear all kinds of animal noises all around you guys. But Iki, you notice it before Gup is able to react. There's a couple of robed figures up ahead. They haven't noticed you. They appear to be talking.
Okay, I signal for us to stop walking. And I am going to try to get a little closer on my own. Because I'm stealthy like that.
Okay.
As history has proved. Okay, so do I...
Yeah, go ahead and roll for stealth.
Okay. Okay, well then. Oh shoot.
What is that? A 9. Okay, so you're walking towards. You're stepping on several twigs. It's just crunch, crunch,
You're just
Snap.
behind, like, oh.
Yeah.
crack, snap.
Why am I such heavy weight on the team? I'm supposed to be good at this. Okay.
The two
I'm
robes.
Like, very embarrassed.
The two robed figures turn to you, and you find that as they turn, their silhouettes shift, and they have cone-shaped hoods, and not too dissimilar from Gup's. But they look that
What?
direction, and then they say, and then they run off, or they try to run off. Do you do anything?
Are they tiny? Are they tiny like me?
No.
Oh.
They're not tiny. Do we go after them? Do I go after them?
That's up to you guys.
What do you see?
I see large gups that make scarier noises than gup.
Which way did they go?
North.
Okay.
Should we
I guess,
follow?
yeah, I mean, I guess they already know we're here after that performance, so might as well.
So, just so you guys know, I didn't quite pass my rogue training, but the heart is
hell?
there.
That's
What the
okay.
The
hell?
heart is there.
At least you're passionate.
Very supportive group. Okay, so you guys pursue them. And let's just do a combined. Everybody roll it for dexterity. Let's see who's moving the fastest, and who's lagging behind.
Gup is so
What?
fast. 22. I'm
Why am
so
I
fast.
I'm so slow. After that, my morale has dipped, so I can only drag my feet.
You're slower than the gnome.
Can you describe what your run looks like, Gup, on a 22?
He's on all fours. Actually.
Just like, you know, like the cartoons when you see the legs in like a circle.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
You're like Sonic the Hedgehog, just like.
Okay, so you start like bolting through the Usain bolting through the forest, and you're closely followed by Tal, but you guys get separated from Brad and Iki. You catch up to them, and you stand you emerge from the tree line, and you stand out in front of a graveyard, and you stand in front of a graveyard, and you see the two robed figures, but this time they're joined. You see other robed figures gathering around them. They all unsheath a couple of blades, small daggers. They look like crude weapons, nothing fancy.
does it look good, Gup?
There's a
I don't know
massive
what Brad and Iki are.
sharp-hooded robes in front of you. It's just, who is it? It's just Tal and Gup.
How close are they now?
Who?
The rogue figures.
They're about 30 feet up in front of you. Who are you?
What? Hello?
Who are you?
Hi. We're adventurers. We were told to come here.
As that word like leaves your lips, it's adventurers. They go "Ooh." Collectively,
Do you know
like almost in unison. Ooh.
Oh. Do you know which way we're supposed to go? We're kind of lost.
You said anything, right, Janice? Like there's nothing. Just double checking.
Wait, what?
Like you said, you're okay with anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Concerning.
I'm okay with anything. Go
Okay.
for it.
All right, guys. So they go, ooh, collectively, and they outnumber you guys quite a bit. The other two, you guys have gotten lost in the forest, and that's Brad and Iki. You guys can roll survival to try and find your way back. Well, one person can roll survival. The other one will roll for the assist.
What's your survival modifier? So under skills,
It's 1.
I have a -1, so I
Okay.
should assist you.
Okay.
So I'll roll to assist. Oh, there you go.
Super advantage.
Alright.
Nice, 19. Okay, so you guys are able to track some footsteps, but they are not the footsteps you were trying to track. It seems to be, at least, because they take you to this, what appears to be an abandoned clearing. It looks like there are some ruins in the area, and the moon seems to shine differently on the surface of the earth here. There's a feeling of unease.
New. Gup new. He knew.
So we're not with
No,
up and tall.
you followed a different set of footprints.
Great. Of all people, I'm stuck with you, Brad.
I'm still catching my breath, like, ah, son of a bitch. That, need to lose weight. God,
Gup,
where the hell are they?
Gup, Tall. You guys hear footsteps coming up from behind you. There's a bit of, you feel slightly reassured, thinking that it's your comrades, but in fact it is not. You feel a whip crack against the back of crack against the back of your cab, Tall.
Ooh. Ah,
Uh-oh.
shit.
And then another you feel across your back, Gup.
Woo!
As you turn and you look over your shoulder, you notice there are more robed figures approaching from behind you, and now they're closing in on you.
We have to get out of here. I guess to the closest group to me, I'm gonna use Thunderwave.
Okay. All right. So you chant the words of your spell, and you make the hand motions. You aim it towards the robed figures that are closest to you, and there's a loud. Oh, let's check to see if they're able to avoid it. There's a loud booming noise. A thunderous crack rips from your hands through the trees, and you see 3 bodies fly into the air. You've created an opening.
Up, let's go.
The hell out. Woo!
Roll for dexterity.
13.
No.
Ooh,
Go without me, Gub.
3 pairs of hands grab at you, Tall. You can roll dexterity saving throw or strength saving throw to try and get out of it or avoid it.
18.
Okay, you're able to slide out of them, and you hear a voice, "Come back, you!
Ah,
Come back!"
get away from me.
Let's go
I try to
back.
follow wherever Gup is going.
Okay, let's go back to Iki and Brad. You guys walk towards this clearing in the forest, and there's a fog that almost immediately, as you take the first step into the clearing, there's this fog that starts to settle in. very low fog.
Can't see past it. Or
It's
anything?
no. It's just at like it's up to your knees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then. This
Like
isn't
it's
suspicious.
leading us.
Uh,
It's leading us.
no, it comes in
or-
from the side, and it just kind of flows across the clearing.
Mm.
What should we do, Brad?
Well, I was hoping you would know. I can't see shit.
All right, not so big and mighty right now. Okay. Let's walk forward to see if we can get through this fog. I don't like how it's feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, after you.
Okay. So can I just try to walk away from it?
As you turn to try and walk away, you see a woman standing there. Her hair covers her face. Her dark black hair covers her face, and she has a maybe once beautiful white dress. She's wearing, and it flows all the way down to her feet. She looks you in the through her hair, direct in the eyes.
Okay. So I learned. Can I use thieves' cant and talk to her? Assuming she.
She's a thief.
I guess.
Use your knowledge from past. Marianne, are you here? Are you here?
Oh, one of the things that you can do, and I'm not saying it's relevant in this case, but Marco just said a name. If you kind of wanted to try and see if you could recall a story or something that you've read, you can roll an intelligence check or a history check, or if it's something magical, you can roll an arcana check, which is a history of or knowledge of magical things. Those are options that are available to you. I'm not saying it's useful in this scenario. Wink, wink.
Okay, let's do that. I can't tell what your wink wink actually means.
Okay. You can roll for any one of those. You have to decide. That's still up to you. Brad, you can maybe weigh in.
Yeah, Brad, you're awfully quiet. You spoke a lot at the tavern.
What are you feeling, Brad?
This just reminds me of a old story I heard back in the day. Gives me the creeps, but I think it's part of the history of this place.
She reaches up her long-fingered hand, and she starts reaching for you.
Which is you? Is it Brad or me?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You're the one that turned around and saw her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Brad might even
Can
still
I-
be facing the other way. He hasn't told me otherwise.
Oh, well, well, yeah.
You're
I
just
see the,
talking like not looking the same way.
I see the I see the girl.
The
Okay.
whole time he's just facing that way.
Basically,
As I'm having this entire interaction.
it's because Brad can't see in the dark.
I'm just like,
Facing the same way.
Oh gosh.
He's just talking to a tree.
I'll roll for history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thorne. From the moment you guys received the quest, you couldn't help but shake. Thorne, where had you heard that before? Like, not just like thorn on a flower or something, but the name. And that region, something clicked for you, and it was Thorne. What was the story? There was something about two kingdoms that you read, and a woman from the kingdom of Thorne.
Ash and Thorne?
Who was Ash? Yes. You remember the name, but you can't remember what the relevance is. Are you a good student? Were you a good student? Like, did you read a lot?
Cheated. Kidding me?
Yeah. So you remember copying someone's homework at one point, writing down Ash and Thorne. But aside from that, no, you don't really recall you didn't take it to heart. What do you say to Icky? The spectral figure stands before her and the hand reaches for her face.
So yeah, there's this name, Ash. And Thorne.
As you say Ash, the figure stops and looks straight at you, shifting her gaze. Her whole body kind of drifts towards you.
My back still to
He
to her.
doesn't notice it though.
Did you turn? I don't know.
No, I just tapped her shoulder. I was like,
Oh,
Ash,
okay.
I think it's Ash.
Okay. So Iki, you're the one that sees it. She goes in and she's it's like she's about to wrap her hands around Brad's head. The unsuspecting victim. He's just standing there facing the other way.
Okay. Can I try to pull him from it? Like, can I grab him and try to pull him away?
Yeah, it's a dexterity roll.
Okay.
You try to grab him, but she's quicker than you are. Her hands encase his face.
Can I scream, Ash, stop? We're here to help you.
Nikki,
Well, there's a flash of white light, Brad, and you hear a conversation. I don't care what he is. I love him. I will never marry Prince Hagen. Take her away. But sire, she's your daughter. I have no daughter. I pray the fires cleanse her soul. And the memory stops. Or the vision stops. Her hands pull away and she disappears with the fog.
that was weird.
What happened?
I just saw a vision of there's this princess who didn't want to marry someone, and the king
Not very
And-
studious.
vanished her.
It's a miracle he remembered something he cheated. He can barely remember a vision he just saw.
Okay, so you see her reappear, this time on the other side of the ruins, near the trees. She points off in the direction it's north of where you currently are.
Who sees it?
I guess just you. Well, I don't know. Did you turn around, Iki?
We're always just facing opposite directions. Yeah, I turned around. 'Cause
Okay.
I can see the dark, so I can see he's still facing that way.
Okay, so you see the spectral figure reappear on the other side of the clearing, and she points off towards the north.
Okay. So,
Where are those two?
As she disappears back into the fog, the other two reappear from the direction that she was pointing, and you see Gup and Tal. Their eyes are wide, and they're in a heavy sweat. Looks like they've been running for a while. What do you guys say?
Us?
Up to you.
Woo! We just got whipped. Don't go that way.
Oh shit!
Oh, wait. You guys know where we're supposed to go?
well, a woman pointed us to go to where you just came from.
What? I'm not going back that way. Where did Where'd the woman go? She gone?
She disappeared into the fog.
Yeah, she told us to go this way.
Oh, okay. I guess we don't have any choice.
Gup, do you have any input?
Yeah, he agrees.
There's a gash, and the back of his the back of back is exposed through a tear in his clothes.
I'm not gonna like cut a hole in my like clothes if that's what you're wondering.
No.
If you're trying to hint at me to deep RP this.
No, I'm not. No, there's a tear in your clothes where the whip cracked against your back, and there's a sizable gash.
Did we take damage from this stuff?
Yeah, let's say here, I'll roll for it.
Both of us though.
Yep. Okay.
I'm taking you down with me.
I think you should take more because I only got whipped to the calf.
You guys
I
took
basically-
4 HP each.
Oh my god, that's half of my.
That's half of my HP.
What kind of whip is that, dude?
Jesus Christ.
Other.
Tall's calf looks extremely torn up.
Okay.
We need to go anywhere but here, please.
Okay.
Let's just get out.
Hold
of
on
here.
a second. We're gonna after I catch my breath. Gup is gonna kind of tap Tall on the leg again.
Ow!
Get
Why
his
did you-
attention. I'm gonna stick out my hand and I'm gonna like a bunch of berries are gonna appear in my hand. I don't know how to use this spell, so I'm assuming I have to roll a d10 to see how many berries I get.
I think it's your.
Is that right? I get 8 berries? It says
No,
up
no,
to
no.
10.
It's up to you. So you can take up to 10.
Oh.
It doesn't say. You have to roll it all. Take all
Okay,
10
well,
if you
I'll
want
take
all
10
10.
berries then.
Okay.
I'll take 10 berries.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give 4 to Tall.
I'm
I'll
really
take 4
hungry
for myself.
right now.
It's got shove it into your like face.
Oh.
You hear
I'll
voices
also-
coming from the northeast. I think
I'll
they
give
went
one
over
each to the
there.
other two. Sorry, I'll give 1 each to the other 2.
Oh, okay. He gave you guys berries.
Yeah, so these restore 1 HP when you eat them, and they count as a full meal.
The best berry I've ever had.
So of course I'm just gonna scarf them down,
Okay.
and just like my belly's just gonna.
Where'd you go,
be
adventurers?
gorged. Just-
Come
Oh,
on back
God.
now.
Guys,
Adventurers!
We need to go.
Where are you?
Let's just go wherever the woman pointed.
That's back to where you came from.
directly
Is
into them.
That's up to you guys.
I try a sneak attack because they don't know that me and Brad are here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, we
yeah.
could hide. They might not see us at all.
I
do
can
they have
lay down
torches?
that hunting trap,
Yeah, do it, Gup.
like a bear trap.
They do not have
Dude,
torches.
They don't have torches, so they could probably see in the dark.
Can't see anything
Well.
over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Me
I'm gonna
neither.
lay down.
Alright.
I'm gonna start laying down my bear trap. Just
I
in- in,
actually
like,
have
near some
animal
bushes.
traps too. Okay. I'm gonna put down a trap and then go hide in the trees.
Stop running away. Come on back now. Looking for you.
I light a torch, can't see a damn thing.
No, you.
You idiot!
Oh, over there! There's a torch over there. Go, go, go! I'm coming for you, boy.
Made them into the traps.
Yeah. I hurt one of their calves. Their what? The calves. Yeah, he's not going to be able to run very fast. Oh, wow. You hear a good group of footsteps coming your direction.
I will hide up in a tree.
I haven't encountered this group, so I don't know what.
Jump in a bush.
I don't actually know what's the problem. So
Hide.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hide?
find like a crevice between rocks and slide there.
Okay.
I can hide in a small place.
Roll for roll for stealth. Everybody that wants to hide, roll for stealth.
I'll hear Tal's words to tell me to hide. So I'll
That's a
Oh
9.
my god, no.
Oh
I ju-
my! Why? I have 4 on
Oh.
stealth.
Oh.
Why am I getting such low rolls on
I'll
stealth?
I'll try to stomp it out and then like chuck the torch away.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I don't know where to hide. I dive into a bush.
Where'd the torch go? I don't know. 9, 8, 9. I'm missing 1.
Sorry.
Who is it? Oh, you.
Me.
13. You stamp out the torch and you run a few feet away, and then you're able to jump down under some overhang. The rest of you kind of scatter as you look for cover somewhere, but by the time the group reaches you, you guys are just kind of standing next to trees or against a tree or something. That's really the best you guys were able to do. And Icky, Gup, Tall, you guys see a group of what looks like maybe 10, 15 robed figures approaching. Come on, play nice. They start crouching and moving slowly towards you guys.
They're heading towards the trap.
I guess so, yeah. How many traps do you guys set up?
Well, I
put
only
down
have the
one.
one.
Yeah, 2.
There's 2.
But it's like a bear trap.
Okay. All right, so they start moving in towards you guys, and there's a big metallic snap, like there's a, and you hear bone crack, and there's a second smaller snap, and you hear cries of pain. Oh my! Oh my leg! Oh, who put this here? Is this one of ours? I don't know, but it hurts.
One of ours.
Oh my!
Uh-oh.
Oh, somebody help me!
Whoever's stuck in the trap, ice knife.
Okay. I guess they're attacking.
What is this?
Gup is trying to hack.
I'm in.
You cast your ice knife, and you collect some of the condensation in the air, and you form a knife, a singular shard of ice that you propel forwards towards the one who's stuck in the trap. It digs deep in into his torso, and then it explodes, and the shards hurt some of the other guys. There's several cries. They all sound the same. Oh my! Ah! Okay. Not the best damage, but it's something.
Okay, can
Poison spray. Okay. Iki, you chant the words that you know very well, and you push one hand forward, and from it a gaseous spray shoots forward. There's a green mist that surrounds some of the rope figures, and they go, ah, 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 and you see several of them collapse.
Right. Are there any still standing?
Yes, half the group is still standing.
Yeah, can I chuck some rocks at them?
Yep. Roll for dexterity.
I got some magic stones.
Okay.
Can I like? I guess I could just chuck one, but that doesn't hit. So.
Okay. You toss one, and it hits Tall in the back of the head.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay. I'm rolling for damage. That does 9 damage.
He's dead.
Are you dead?
Unconscious, fall out of a tree.
I? How'd you hit Tall?
Just dink
Way
tall.
up there.
Your aim is so bad. As you toss the rock, you're not following through. The rock goes upwards, and it smacks Tall, and he falls out of the tree to the ground unconscious. Oh, this one's sleeping. Perfect.
Did I
Come
take
on.
rock?
I actually
Bigger
take
than-
9 damage.
Yeah, you actually take 9 damage.
I'm dead.
Wait, I feel like that's a little much.
No.
All right.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Brad,
Yeah.
you hear a lot of
I
a
hear
lot
the
of
commotion.
commotion, yeah.
I just can't really see stuff, so I hold my shield and kind of like creep up, and then the closest thing I hear, I'm just gonna charge and like ram into it. My shield.
You ram into Gup.
Yeah.
Isn't he on the tree?
No.
I was in a bush. I'm coming out of the bush to deal with Tall, and so you
Oh.
just run into me.
They're closer. They're on your side of it, so you would hit them before you hit. You just so happen to hit him. It knocks him over. It doesn't. I don't know how. Like, were you going full force? I'll let you say it.
Isn't Gup like me?
I'm
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
tiny, so you trip over me.
So I just trip over. I don't actually bash him with
Okay.
my shield.
So
But now we're
you.
both prone.
Okay, you trip over Gup. Both Brad and Gup are on the ground, sprawled out.
God, son of a
Woo!
bitch!
It's falling to pieces.
What was that?
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Iki, you're the last one standing.
Your
God.
only hope.
Just all three of
Hey,
us
can I-
took each other out on one turn.
I mumble useless as I use a short bow and try to hit them with arrows.
You can hit one.
Oh, I can only hit one.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Scratch that. Okay, I'm gonna release my pet mouse in hopes that it will scare them.
You can send out your mouse, and it can serve as a distraction. You can send it to go, like it uses the help command, which essentially like it can go to them and go on their face, so they'll be distracted, and you can attack with advantage. But that's still only one person,
It's only one person.
unless you can think of something creative that the mouse can do to get all of them.
Oh wait, no, it's dirt.
Okay, no, I'm gonna have my mouse help me
Okay.
on one person. How
Okay.
many are there? Are there tons?
No, there's like it's half the group, so there's 6 left.
There's 6 left. Okay, my mouse is gonna like crawl into one's like up their pants
Okay.
to their shirt, and he's gonna, and then after that he's gonna jump onto another's face. While can I use my sneak attack because it's beginning at first?
Yeah,
level?
yeah, that's perfect.
I
So
can
what
do
that
that.
means is he's distracted. He's distracting them. So yes, you do get sneak because they're engaged with your mouse. And yes, you do deal the extra damage. So you can go ahead and roll for the attack. You can just click on it, like the longbow
Okay.
or short bow, whichever one you have.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And that's with advantage. That's the 19. That's definitely a hit. You can click on the chat where it says short bow, and it'll roll the damage.
Click on the chat. Where
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so you've killed one of them. He falls to the ground. But why? He says his final words. The others move in. The first one goes in to check Tal's body. Oh, this one's not waking up. Come on, wake up, you. The next one goes over and tries to stab at Iki with a dagger. And that's a hit. And you're going to take 3 damage.
Okay.
And another one comes in and goes for a stab at Brad, seeing that Brad's sprawled out on the ground. Oh, this one's sprawled out, he says.
Oh gosh.
He tries to grapple you.
What the? Get off me!
Roll for strength or dexterity. It's up to you. To try to
Saving?
resist his
A saving
power.
throw?
Yes.
Wait, do I have to decrease my hit point?
Yes.
maximum, or-
Yeah, you
okay,
do.
So that's the one I decreased. Okay.
Okay. All right. So you're able to avoid him. You roll as he's going in to hug you, to grab you, and And but there's another one. As you stand, there's another one. He comes at you, and he also tries to grab you. And roll a strength or dexterity saving throw. This one you are also able to avoid. What does that look like? He goes in for a big ol' bear grapple, and what do?
I headbutt him.
You headbutt him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a feisty one. I like him feisty.
Where's Gup? Can I help him?
Gup is there's one going for Gup, and says, "Oh, I like his hat. I worn mine all out." You can roll a strength or dexterity roll to try to avoid.
No one rolls higher dex rolls than me in the Wild West.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
What does that look like?
He's
He's going in for a big ol' hug.
going in for a big old hug. I put my hand on top of my hat. I squish it down, like flatten it onto a pancake. I do a backflip out of his reach,
Yeah.
kind of doing like triple somersaults, like twists in the air. I land back down. I let my hat, I remove my hand, and my hat poofs back up instantly.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, and as I land, I pull out my 2 daggers. I heard what he said about my hat.
Oh, very cool. Why are you like pulling off the epic stuff? Okay.
You
There's
saying
a-
that's not epic.
There's a robed figure, Icky. You notice at the corner of your eye. He's you notice it last minute, but he's crawling towards Tall, and you see him starting to put things in Tall's mouth.
Ew. Can I kick him?
Move goes to Brad. Actually, Brad hasn't done anything yet, and then we'll do Gup, and then comes back to you.
Do we get a chance to death save?
Oh yeah, roll a death saving throw. So when you die, when your health points go to 0, you roll a death saving throw. If you roll 3, anything 10 and above, that's considered a save, but you need 3 to come back to life. That's a fail. So he 3 fails and he actually dies, like permadeath. So that's his first failure.
By the way,
Shit.
Tall, if you didn't know, you can actually roll the death saving throws directly from the character sheet.
Oh.
Okay.
There's a roll 20 tip.
Oh, didn't see that.
Roll
Thank you.
20 tip.
I'll continue to use my shield to just push off the hooded men, and then I want to help Tall, and I'll like body slam on the one that's putting stuff in his mouth.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. Sure. So you do your athletics roll to push the first guy. All right.
Oh, okay.
You try to push him. He's bigger than he lets out. He disrobes, and and his body almost glistens in the sun. I mean, in the moonlight. In the moonlight, and he's very muscular, and he has a mustache that curls like this, and he's completely bald,
Oh.
and he's just wearing Spanx, and he says, "You'll have to push harder than that, big boy."
He makes me uncomfortable.
And then, yeah, you can still have your movement. You can try to move, but you're gonna give this guy opportunity attack on you.
Yeah, I'll try and run away the other. Try to run the other way.
Okay, he still gets opportunity attack on you. I'm gonna give him a roll, and it's a nat 1. He falls over, and his Spanx gets stuck in a twig. Ouch, that's uncomfortable. And then you are able to get a good distance away from him. How far are you going? You can go up to 30 feet, or whatever your speed is.
Just closer to Tall.
Tall. Okay. So you move closer to Tall, and as you do, you see that there's a robed man, and he's, "Come on, you'll like it. Come on, chew up, little boy."
Does that wake him up?
He's working on it. I don't know. Not yet, at least.
Put it in his mouth.
I'm gonna assume he wants to wake him up. He's trying to like, yeah, help him.
Gup, what are you doing?
Yeah, this guy in front of me, that guy just tried to steal my hat. He's dead.
Okay.
Double daggers. Bring him up. Is that a
Alright.
hit?
That's a hit. Yep.
All right. 5 damage on that guy.
How do you do it?
Oh,
Kill shot.
just like a spring, leap up like that one scene of like Kratos when he's got like the daggers, like he's holding it like that.
But you're a gnome.
Leaps up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a gnome, but it looks exactly the same as when Kratos leaps up, and then I slam the knives into his chest. And as my momentum pushes me forward into him, he falls on the ground, and I pull the knives out.
Okay. You pull
Is there
the
anyone
knives
else
out.
near me?
Yes.
Anyone that I can see?
You see the closest one to you is the man that's on the ground crawling towards Tall. I mean, like crawling by Tall.
Yeah, I've still got my bonus action, so I'm actually gonna throw my other knife at him.
Go ahead and roll.
15.
That's a hit.
Very cool. 4 damage.
Okay. Do you want to take it away? What does that look like?
I mean, I just kind of grab it and then fling it. Flies through some leaves, embeds itself in the side of his head.
Okay.
I go.
He starts bleeding. He falls onto Tall, and his blood starts flowing into Tall's mouth.
I'm just screwing you over.
Iki. There is a large man with a twig in his spanks, and he's disrobed, but everybody else is dead at this point. If-
Is he moving towards me? Is he stuck there?
He's wriggling on the ground, trying to get the twig out. It's in a very precarious.
Oh, wait.
And
Is that
him.
a twig in your stance, or you just?
So what?
Oh god, what do you okay.
Yeah, but
So I'm
you're.
gonna-
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that stick and make it go a little further.
Okay.
Ah.
I don't have any weapons.
He goes. "Ah! Ah!" No! No!
No! No!
And not gonna roll damage. I don't want to actually go over this anymore. He's dead.
Okay.
Don't push it in further. No!
And
No.
Tall, you awake. You have a bleeding corpse atop you, and you have some stuff in your mouth. What do you do?
Roll over and throw up.
Okay.
What's in my mouth?
It just rolls over.
They're like
pukes.
You have a mix of berries and cotton.
berries, blood, and okay.
What?
It's just shoving random things in my mouth.
You have a pebble.
Just whatever he had in his pocket.
Yeah, okay, I roll over and throw up then.
Okay. You throw up
I-
and yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Brad.
I offer him the berry that Gup gave me. You might need this.
Did I wake up with like 0 health?
You have 1 health.
Okay.
Can I give him my berry too?
Yeah. Yeah. As you look at him, though, the first thing you notice is there's a rock embedded in the back of his head.
What happened?
Tall,
Yeah.
I'm gonna want you to remain really calm.
Yeah, sure.
But there's a rock kind of stuck in the back of your head.
What? Who? How did that happen?
Don't worry about it, but we
Oh.
can't take it out right now.
What do I do? What do I do?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess Tal is like still sitting. I guess he's just kind of gotten up.
I guess so.
I
He
don't
hasn't
know,
said
Tal,
otherwise.
You
Yeah.
still on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up and just pluck the stuff on the back of his head.
Are you gonna roll for medicine, or are you just straight up pulling it out?
I just straight up pull it out.
Jesus.
Gonna
Okay.
die again.
He's gonna
Uh.
die. Yup, put it back in.
Takes it out, puts it back in.
You take
Put
it
a
out.
berry back in there.
Roll for Constitution, Tal. Let's see if you can handle the pain, or
I'm
if your
just
body
gonna
can handle
fucking kill you.
the brain damage.
Don't roll a 1. Please don't roll a 1. I'm gonna feel so bad if you roll a 1.
Wait, I'm rolling?
Constitution, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let's see if your body can handle it.
Please don't roll a 1.
A 10. Okay, you're bleeding out, and you're about to pass out.
Yeah,
you
I'm
have
gonna-
the. Did you eat the berry already?
I had to.
You ate it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So at this point, you have 1 health again, and you're
Okay,
bleeding out. You
well-
have to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna slap my hands together, kind of rub them together as they glow with radiant energy. You already know what's going on. Everyone knows what's going on. I'm casting Cure Wounds at level 1, baby.
All right.
Healing
9.
you for 9 HP.
Wow.
His hands glow with a radiant light, and he places them against your body. Where on his body do you place your hands?
Kind of just clasp the side of his head.
Okay. All right. So you clasp the
Like-
side of his head, and you feel a divine energy take over your body. The wound on the back of your head kind of stitches itself back up, and you have a bald spot, but there is no wound.
I feel great.
Grasping your head like you would a medium-sized watermelon.
Thank you.
Okay.
Give you a little
Well
pat
done.
on the face.
Is my hair gonna regrow in the spot?
Ooh.
Or...
Shake my head.
No.
Okay.
That's never gonna grow back. It's like that forever.
Oh.
That's what Magic Stone does.
You see a spectral figure appear, a woman.
Hurry the fuck up.
And she scratches her head slowly in a very creepy way, and then she points north again.
I guess we go that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before I forget, I'm gonna grab my dagger out of the side of that dude's head. Just make sure that I have it.
Mm.
I'll
Gonna-
recollect my.
I'm gonna wipe it off on his dead body.
My hunting trap.
Does my mouse come back to me?
Yeah, the mouse comes back, a bit more experienced than before.
Nice.
RP time.
Okay. So you can talk to small or smaller beasts, and what do you say?
Woo! Just means like, hey, what's up?
What kind of personality does your mouse have?
Feisty personality.
So, what do you want? You want to fight? He says back to you.
Not really, just saying hi.
I just took down 2 of yous.
That's like one of them. You point to Tall.
One of them. Anyone who isn't icky is one of yous.
But from the outside, all we hear is.
Yeah, I know exactly. All you hear is that squeaking.
What the fuck?
I didn't know you hear this this whole time. I would have said hi earlier, but
Yeah, well, keep
I'm
to
a-
yourself. Keep your hands to yourself.
oh yeah, of course. I'm a friend to all creatures though, so you know, you ever yeah, you can count on me.
Yeah, prove it. You got nuts. Like edible nut. You got
Rob starts undoing his pants.
No, you got fruit and nuts.
I got a couple of rations. I picked some berries
Yeah?
earlier. Probably found some couple of nuts here.
Give it here.
Kind of outstretch my hand. I got a couple of sticks and like unshelled nuts in my hand.
What the fuck is going on? Why are we watching this? I feel like we have more important things to do.
He grabs it.
We're ignoring the woman.
What is happening here?
Watching.
She's still pointing.
She's like getting impatient.
Am I still suffering from head trauma? What is going on?
She's like, oh no.
Okay.
It's time to go, Gumpus. Let's go.
All right.
What do you guys do?
Wait, can we take a bathroom break?
Okay. All right, let's take a quick break. I'll put it on the cover screen, and we'll be right back after the busy break.
All right.
Okay. So you guys kind of collect yourselves after the battle with the hooded men, and the ghost points several times in a northerly direction before again dissipating and disappearing into a fog. What do you guys do?
We follow the way.
Let's go.
Yep.
She's probably waiting on us.
Not gonna watch Gup talk to the mouse for any longer.
Okay. So you head north through the forest, and it's very dark, Brad. You do your best to follow the footsteps of your comrades, unless you choose to light a torch. But you guys, it doesn't take very long before you emerge at a graveyard. You see several gravestones, and there's a statue up on a hill up above. Actually, we're missing someone. But yeah, as you guys reach the graveyard, you see the spectral figure reappear above where the gravestones are, and she points down towards one of them, looks you directly in the eyes, Icky, and then she vanishes again.
Okay. So I feel connected to her. I'm gonna follow my intuition and assume that she wants me to go to that statue at the top of the hill.
Okay. Do you tell the others to go with you, or do you just go on your own?
I'll tell the others to come with me as well.
Okay. What do you guys say?
What do I say to them?
No, what do they say?
Oh,
Oh yeah, I guess what do you say?
oh darn. It feels like she's telling me to go this way. Let's head to the statue.
It's like a woman thing, or
Yes, it's a woman thing, Brad.
all right, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the creepy ghost lady seems very trustable, so I'll come along.
Trustable.
I guess.
Okay. All right, so you guys all walk up the walkway leading up towards the statue, and as you reach it, you see a woman. It's a statue of a woman, and in her arms are a child. At the base of the statue, there's a gravestone, and it says, "Here lies Amelia Thorne."
Brad, I thought you said it was Ash Thorne.
Yeah, I swear that there's a name Ash.
Must have been a great student in your day.
What do you guys want to do? You stand
Just
before
kind of
the
like-
grave.
Kind of talk aloud. What do you want us to do here? Thorne? Ash?
She reappears right before you, tall.
Oh shit.
Her hair is dark and it covers her face, very grudge-like. She lets out a noise for the first time. She goes,
Sorry?
and then she points down.
You want us to give a shovel?
She disappears.
Yeah, cool.
Frustrated look on her face.
I think she wants us to dig to the coffin.
Hey, it won't be my first time.
Right.
Yeah, I got,
You have
yeah, like, no, not really. Crowbar. I don't.
I don't have anything.
Oh. Okay. I have a staff. I don't just
Okay.
Pull out my staff and start helping.
Okay, so it's a combination of you guys using your hands and tools that are not designed for digging, but you dig a hole and you dig it deep until you finally hit something solid. Thunk. Your staff hits something solid. It's a coffin.
let's open it up.
Do the honors.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll open it up.
As you open it up, you see a skeleton dressed in a fine dress. What are you looking for here?
My first instinct is any jewelry.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll for investigation.
yeah.
17. So you check for jewelry. You find a fine necklace bejeweled with rubies and sapphires, and you find a nice bracelet. You check everywhere because it's not above you to check everywhere. And what you find is that a smaller skeleton within her torso.
I'll just
Is this-
put these things back.
Oh, so this somehow makes it worse? What you're doing?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
So, Thorne, is this what you wanted us to see, Amelia?
She wraps her hands around Brad's face again, and
Wasn't even the one talking.
you hear a different voice this time. It's a different voice. It carries a loving tone to it. It says, "You should go, Amelia. Live a normal life. You can never have that with me." You see her grab the other person's hand, and she places it over her stomach, and she says, "We can live a normal life, the three of us together." And just as the vision is pulling away, you notice a silhouette. The man or the person that was speaking to her had very large horns.
Oh man.
Just saw something again. Amelia was pregnant. She was speaking with. What?
You saw the bones already.
Weird.
Oh, okay, no, but like confirming. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys didn't make the connection. She's speaking with her husband. He had large horns, and he wanted her to go away. They couldn't be together.
Brad, a memory triggers for you. You remember copying the assignment, and while you weren't paying attention to the history lesson, you remember doodling the face of a demon with large horns, and that's when it triggers for you. Oh, Ash. Desmond Ash. He's the one that she was in love with. She wanted to leave her kingdom to be with him. But they never. There was a lot of animosity between the tieflings and the humans, and she could never have been safe or accepted as a woman in love with a tiefling.
Gonna pretend I just said that to the whole group.
Damn, that's racist.
It's a different world now.
I'm still confused on what we're supposed to do about that. I mean, it's terrible, but what can we do now? Really?
You see two robed figures standing on the lower part here. You guys see the map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're standing on this lower area here. The spectral figure appears before you again. This time she looks different. But she points towards the men down below who appear to have some sort of purple light coming from their hands as they wave them above the graves.
Alright, I'll take up a magic stone in hand. And I'm gonna nail this guy.
I'm gonna sidestep. Wherever goes.
Get the hell out of
I'm
my
just
way.
gonna step to the side.
Brad, the woman's voice, says, "Give Ash peace. They will not let him rest."
But I will. No, I won't. Tall, I'm so sorry.
I don't
Uh,
think it hits tall.
you
One.
you try to throw it, but you forget to release or something. You
Whip it around,
you kind
underhand it.
no, you kind of you lose your balance and you're on the edge of the cliff. You can roll a dexterity saving
No, I think
throw.
I'm just gonna let this one play out.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
You don't.
wait. How tall is the cliff?
That's about 15, 20 feet up.
Okay, not that bad. I'll let it play out.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of bad because your size in comparison
You're
to
so
that
small.
distance.
Oh,
Oh shit!
You're much
Oh,
smaller
Shit.
compared to that.
Is it too late to make that dexterity
Make the
save?
dexterity saving throw.
21.
21.
oh
Um,
wow.
Wow.
As your eyes go sharp, you see a rock sticking out of the edge of the cliff, and you grab onto it with the
Can I throw that
reflexes
one?
of a tiger. I don't know if tigers
Can I
have good
like
reflexes.
slam my
yeah.
other hand into the side of the cliff, pull this rock out, and throw that?
Oh my god. Okay. As you do that, you see three figures emerge from the earth, and they begin to snarl. They look up towards you as the robed figures disappear behind them, running off in a west-early direction.
As
And
Gup like disappears over the cliff, I just like, did he just kill himself? what just happened?
One final throw.
He just killed himself, I think.
One last throw.
Are you okay?
Woo!
Okay, I guess he's fine.
so everybody roll for initiative. This is what actual battle is like. So
Oh, I forgot.
Oh!
very nice.
Very top of the character sheet, middle row. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You already rolled. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't
Four
see it. Oh,
20.
I see it now.
Okay, nice.
Gone.
Okay, so first up is going to be Gup. He rolled the nat 20. What are you doing, Gup?
Ha! Magic stone, baby. Yeah. God. I guess. How far am I away from the ground?
You are 15 feet off the ground.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just stay where I am.
You're hanging off the ledge though, so if you're gonna toss the rock, it's gonna be with disadvantage.
Well, that's okay because I failed it anyways.
Ah, okay. So you try to throw the rock, but you're having a hard enough time sticking to the side of the wall, and
Kind of drop it.
you drop the rock. Move goes to Iki. Iki.
Okay. What is happening to me right now? Are those figures coming towards me? What is going on?
They look up towards you, and it looks like they're moving in towards you guys. They have a magical purple light emanating from their eyes, and there's a sinister feeling that you get when you look down at them.
And where is Gup right now? Is he still hanging on?
You don't see him. He disappeared off the edge of the cliff.
Okay.
So you have every turn of combat, you have one movement. You have movement and you have an action, so you can attack just like you did earlier. The difference is there's a grid, so we can measure how far you go. So if you look at speed on your character sheet, it'll tell you how many feet you can move during one turn of combat.
Okay.
Who's doing that?
Okay.
Tal. So Tal is bringing out the ruler, so you can see the distances that you can go. The path down, if you want to go safely, is over there. If you want to fight from up above the ledge, you can do so here.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the ledge and fight him.
Okay.
I will try to use my short bow. Is that a distance, right?
Yep. Ooh. You fire your short bow. The arrow isn't knocked properly. It falls. And Gup, you see it coming, thankfully. You can roll a dexterity to try and avoid it.
Saving or just a roll?
Saving. 8. It grazes your leg. It leaves you a little scratch. It's not notable damage, but it does, like, there's like a line going down the side of your pants.
Another
Sorry,
tear.
Gup. I'm sorry.
Another hole.
I like that an arrow just grazed him, but a rock killed me. That's cool.
Even a nat 1, the rock killed you.
Tal, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll head over here too, by the way.
Okay.
And then I will use Ray of Frost.
That's double nat 20s. Okay. So you see the zombies on the lower part of the graveyard. They look hungry for flesh, and you run to the edge of the cliff. You chant the words, and you push your hands forward, and a frigid beam of blue light streaks towards which zombie?
This one.
The zombie closest to you, and make a ranged spell attack, which you did. That's the nat 20. Double the damage. Go ahead and roll your damage. That's 10. Okay. So you see the ice begin to form on the upper torso, the upper part of the torso of the zombie, and a big chunk of arm just falls off. And Brad, it's your move.
Alright. I don't have range, but I still stand by the ledge.
Okay.
Tend to be useful.
You're just pointing your sword at the.
Yeah. I take out my scimitar. Just like
50 feet. You're
Okay, so you're gonna roll dexterity. It's just gonna be It's gonna be a dexterity roll. It is gonna be a very hard toss. The scimitar is not meant for throwing, and it is very, very far. You stand on the upper ledge, 20 feet above the ground. Go ahead and roll for dexterity. 19. You vault your scimitar, and it slices through the air, pinning the zombie in the thigh. You can roll for a d8 for damage, plus your dexterity modifier, which is 3.
D8 plus 3?
Yeah.
Here's a D8.
5.
5?
Okay. All right. It doesn't flinch at the scimitar in its leg. It continues to limp towards you guys. The zombies begin to move in, and they're like stupid, right? They're heading for the cliff. Not great news for Gup. Yeah. But then you start to hear snarling coming from behind you, Brad.
What? Oh shit.
Oh.
And you see a giant zombie ogre.
A giant.
Wow, he's so friggin' sneaky.
How is he so big and quiet?
Oh, there are actual zombie arts of these guys. Only somebody knew that before they ran a zombie-themed one-shot.
He's running for you, Brad. And he's going to try to pick you up.
Behind you.
Go ahead and roll strength or
Wait.
dexterity saving throw. It's up to you.
He's gonna grab him like Batista. He's gonna like grab him and suplex him off the cliff.
He grabs you, and
Oh, shit.
and he starts squeezing real tight.
Guys.
You are disadvantaged. You won't be able to move. The only thing you'll be able to do on your move is try to get away from the ogre zombie's grasp. The other zombies move in, and these ones snarl at Gup from below. Gup, it's your move.
Woo!
Up, you okay?
Icky, you're after Gup.
I'm sorry. Which one of these took the damage from the scimitar?
This one. I'll mark it.
On the right.
Okay.
The one closest to you is hurt too.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hop down. I'll whip out my daggers, kind of spin them in my hand, and I'll drop down onto the zombie.
Roll a... Okay, so it can soften your landing. Roll a dexterity roll. It's not going to be a hard roll. That's a nat 20.
Maybe.
You go ahead and describe it. You can chain it into your attack move.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of swing myself up slightly, use that little bit of extra momentum to pull out my daggers, spin them in my hands as I fall, land down on the dude's shoulders, and stab down on the sides of his head, or on the side of his head with one dagger. Oh, well.
Okay, and
Misses, but can I use my bonus action to attack with the other one?
no, I'll give you advantage because you rolled a nat 20 on the dexterity roll on your way down. So it's a 23. It digs into the zombie as you fall to the ground, and roll for damage. 5.
5.
Okay. All right.
Is he dead?
He is not. You stab into his collarbone, and you hear a snap, but he's still trying to bite at you. Iki, it's your move.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what are you
I'd
doing?
like to use my bonus action then to attack with my other dagger.
Go for it.
Unless the first dexterity roll counted as a bonus action.
No, go for it.
Okay. 21.
That's a hit. Damage.
4 damage.
Okay. So you stab once and it doesn't work. You stab again into the temple of the zombie and he falls to the ground lifeless. Iki, it's your move.
Okay.
It's all you're after.
Is the big one still just battling out with Brad?
Yeah, he's kind of like squeezing him.
Okay. Is Gup safe?
Uh,
Or is he
He just took down a zombie very valorantly. Is that a word? Valiantly.
Plug. Riot.
Today's sponsor is Riot Games.
Riot Games. Okay. Okay, so I have a flask of oil.
Okay. Okay.
I
Getting
have
creative.
A candle,
Nice.
right? So right now I just need to choose if I like Gup more if I like Brad more. So clearly I'm gonna choose Gup.
Hey.
Because I also don't want to light Brad on fire, you know? I'm actually looking out. Okay? Don't worry. So, I'm gonna try to use that flask of oil and drench the zombies down
Okay.
below.
Very nice. Roll dexterity to try to throw it at them. Nice. It explodes between the two zombies. They are drenched in oil.
Okay. Then I'm
What kind of
gonna
oil was
use,
it? It's up to you.
I don't- oh. Like
Olive.
the one that lights on fire.
Okay. The flammable kind. Okay.
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
The most flammable kind
Okay. Okay, cool.
in this era.
Sure.
I don't know what kind of oil. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my candle, one of my candles,
Okay.
and I'm gonna chuck it towards them to see if I can light them on fire. I have 5 candles in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this till it works.
Yeah, 5 tries. Is it another dexterity?
Yeah. Well, let's call it. So you interact with object as one, and then your action is you're going to toss the candle. Sure. It's creative. I like it. Go ahead. Go and roll another dexterity roll.
Oh,
Cool. The candle lands on the zombies, and you can roll for fire damage. Do 1d6. 1d6. So just a d6.
So-
Yeah.
just,
1. Okay.
well then.
So it's
Anticlimactic.
it's not the most flammable oil. It is I mean, it's definitely like soaking into their skin. Maybe lamp oil would have been better, but it does smell great. Gup notices like maybe a lavender scent. It's hard to tell. Gup would know. But
Essential oils.
but they are on fire now. And you'll roll another d6 at the beginning of your turn.
Nice.
Move goes to Tall.
Oh!
All right, Brad, I'm coming.
You run over bald spot.
Wait, how big is
In the-
this this guy? This orc?
He's 10 feet tall
Oh.
and 10 feet wide.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use ray of frost then again.
Okay.
He's holding Brad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have to use this thing.
Okay. All right.
14.
Yeah, that's a hit. Okay.
Wait, not the hair.
All right, Tall. Your bald spot shines in the moonlight as you run towards the ogre zombie. You cast your Ray of Frost, and a beam of frost energy shoots towards the zombie, piercing him through the chest. That's a decent amount of damage. He looks like he was already hurt. It looks like there's a couple of weapons that are stuck embedded in his body that look fairly fresh, like they're not rusted or anything. It looks like it had fought something recently. Brad, you can roll a strength roll to try and get away from his grasp.
Right.
I'll roll for him. That's you break free. What does that look like?
I kind of like whiplash my head. I don't know. See
Okay.
if that,
Your neck.
yeah, breaks it free.
Yeah.
I guess I drop to the floor.
Yeah.
Can I reach for one of those weapons and
You can interact with objects. Sure, yeah. You can go ahead and you reach for the sword, and
I want to try and now cut one of its legs.
you can pry the sword out, but that you're like breaking free from his thing was your action.
Oh, okay.
But you can interact with the sword, and so you could pull that out. See if that does damage. You can definitely pull it out,
Sure,
or try to.
I'll take that out.
Okay, 6 or strength saving. I mean a strength roll, or athletics actually would be the right one.
Oh. You sure?
So you try to pull it out. It's stuck, and it's like his body kind of moves with you as you try to pull it out.
God damn.
The zombies begin to come in, and they go for an attack. Each of them goes in to bite as they latch onto Gup, towering over the small gnome. The first one bites into your neck, and you're going to take 3 damage. And the second one bites into your exposed thigh, and that's going to be 5 damage.
Is he
Just
dead?
enough to knock me out.
Are you
That knocked
dead?
him out?
Just enough
Oh,
to
knock
knock
him
me out.
Roll a death saving throw.
Hey,
Okay. What's peculiar is Iki, you're the only one that sees it because the other two are preoccupied looking the other direction. Brad always seems to be looking the other direction. But they start dragging Gup away.
Probably to the west.
Wait, he's really small.
Iki, it's your move.
Okay. Wait, there's an X across
He died.
Well, he's like,
He's unconscious. Yeah. So he can still try to come out of it.
I guess I'll go after this.
They
Sorry,
take
Gov.
they take a d6 each, right?
Oh, that's right. There's still a
Fire.
flame. Yeah. Here, let's
Yeah.
roll.
Oh,
Or you roll. Roll a
oh,
d6.
right. Good catch.
Oh.
Maybe they'll die before they can leave.
before they drag me off.
So they're dragging him by the legs, and you see Gup's lifeless body getting dragged behind. And one of them that's pulling, the one that has a scimitar stuck in its thigh, that arm falls off as the fire rages around it, and it looks like he's barely hanging in there. But yeah, you said you want to move towards the guy behind you. What do you do, Iki? I love your hat, Brian. It's hilarious.
Thank you.
Okay,
Very big.
I'm gonna take my hammer and wait. Can I sneak instead of just walking directly to him? Does
You
that have,
already-
like, that sneak attack?
Yeah, you get sneak attack because he's preoccupied with Brad and Tall, technically. Actually, either one.
Okay. So I'm gonna take that hammer and you see that sword sticking into his body?
Yeah, the one that Brad's
Like,
trying to get out.
off- Yeah, I'm gonna like fuck off Brad and try to like hammer that knife in further.
Okay. Cool.
Or down.
Athletics.
Okay. Brad's always in the way, looking in the wrong direction. Okay.
Okay. Very nice. So you take your hammer out, you tell Brad to fuck off, and then you swing your hammer at the base of the sword. It digs in deeper, and as it does, you see a purple light that begins to glow through every open orifice on the zombie until there's an explosion of purple light, The three of you roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god,
How do I do
damn it. Just the same dex button you were clicking.
Oh.
Okay. The force pushes Iki and Brad off the edge of the cliff. You guys begin to fall. Roll dexterity saving throws to try and catch on to something. Brad, you hit your head on exposed rock as you plummet, and you're gonna take
I think I leveled.
9 damage.
Alright.
Good thing you leveled. That would have killed me instantly.
Icky, you're able to grab on immediately, and Tall, you see them hanging off the ledge there. And Gup, give me 3 death saving throws.
Oh my god.
All three?
Give me 2.
Oh my god.
Fail.
Oh,
Oh.
he might perma-die.
Oh.
You're okay.
Is
That's
it
two.
one more?
One more.
That's 2. Oh.
2 failures. 1 okay. He doesn't. He's. You see an unconscious gnome being dragged off into the trees, and
No.
No.
That was the third fail.
huh?
That was
the
the
third
third
fail.
fail.
He told him to roll.
You told me to roll 1 when I went down.
Oh shit. Okay, here. Let's do this. Gup. Your body is floating through clouds. You feel the warmth of a cozy sun against your skin. You're nude, fully nude. But you have your hat, your beloved hat,
Nice.
and you float through this ethereal space, and an ethereal creature. It's hard to name a form. It comes forward towards you, and as it does, you feel more warmth, and you feel happy. And as it does, it tries to wrap its hands around you. What do you do? How do you react?
Give it a hug. I would give it a hug. Give a great big hug.
Okay. You give it a hug back, and it starts stroking, and then it says,
Okay.
it says it in Celestial at first, and then it shifts to speaking in Common. It says, "Hats aren't allowed here," and it tries to pluck your hat off.
Son of a fucking bitch. Kick your ass! Don't touch me! Struggling in its arms.
And just like that, you come back to life. You're being dragged in the forest, and you denied heaven. You would not go to heaven without your hat. You're being dragged in the forest. You have 1 HP.
Yes.
What do you do?
Turn his history.
Let's come out of battle. You guys can react however you want to react. You see him disappearing. It's a bit of a struggle now. Gup, what are you doing?
Give me a dex saving throw. I am kicking. I'm still kicking. They're trying to take my hat.
Okay.
I can't tell reality from that vision.
Athletics or dexterity saving to try to get away from them.
11.
No. The rest of you. Shit. I forgot where you guys were. Brad, you're dusting yourself off as you've fallen from the cliff, and you see Gup being dragged away. You see Icky hanging off the cliff up above. What do you do?
Say, Icky, come to my arms. Jump,
Do you trust him?
just jump.
He's 20 feet down, and he's not necessarily proven himself to be the most reliable companion, but the choice is yours. Tall, you also stand there on the upper part of the cliff.
Go up.
All right, Brad.
I got you.
Okay. Well, let's do this. I'm gonna hold on to that little ray of hope, and I'm gonna jump.
You jump.
Better grab me.
Okay, so you roll for the assist. Icky, you're gonna roll a d20, and Brad, you're gonna roll athletics to try and grab a falling Yuan T.
Alright.
Oh, disadvantage.
That's
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
10.
shouldn't have placed my
Well, it's
choice.
not the worst.
You bounce out of Brad's arms back onto the ground. He saves you from the brunt of the impact, but you're still going to take 6 damage.
Oh,
And
I'm at 1.
she's in critical condition,
Thanks, Brad.
lying on the
Thank
ground. Several things are broken. Tall, you're making a
Okay, I sprint and
Yeah.
jump off the cliff towards Duck.
What?
Trying to go as far as I can. In the air. In the air. I'm going to... How far can I make
roll dexterity first. Let's see how far you can leap.
Oh, I'm gonna trip and die. Okay,
Okay.
14.
What's your speed? 30?
Yeah.
That's 15 feet.
That's 15?
Yeah.
Oh, just out of range. Okay. That's fine. So in midair, I'll use Ray of Frost.
Ooh.
Nice.
Cool.
So you jump off the cliff, directly leaping for Gup as you see him struggling with the zombies, dragging him off into the forest. And as you do, you cast your spell. It's perfectly chanted, perfectly executed, and a ray of frost shoots towards the zombies or the zombie. Roll for damage. Whatever it is going to be doubled. Oh, it already does it, so it's 10. This one falls dead. Gup, you have an opportunity to break away from the one zombie as there's a shift in weight.
Just break away, or
That's up to you.
can I attack?
You have 1 HP. Be careful. This thing is not heavily damaged yet.
I'm getting out of there.
Okay.
I should have attacked it.
You try to get away, and it doesn't attack you. It just pulls you deeper into the forest. Gup disappears into the forest. You guys have lost Gup. Okay. Gup has disappeared in the darkness of the trees and the shadows of the trees, and you guys regroup. Ty, you're falling from. Actually, you're falling. Roll dexterity saving throw. I don't know how you intend on.
Nope.
What?
Gust of wind surrounds me, and then
Oh
I
no.
fly.
Oh no.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah.
I have an itch, but it's inside the hat.
Oh.
And I'll just try and land on one of the houses or something.
Okay. Very nice. Feel like your air genasti should have had that. Okay, so you guys regroup. Gup has disappeared. What do you guys do?
We gotta find that little shit.
Yep.
Is it possible to use medicine to try and heal people? Like,
You have to have a specific item to do that.
oh, okay. Alright, sorry
I mean-
guys.
Aside from like reviving someone, I think you have to, or like resuscitating. I think you need a specific item.
You also Icky, your options here are to take some sort of healing remedy, or you can rest for a period of time. A short rest will heal you a certain amount, and a long rest will fully heal you. Just keep in note, as time passes, Gup will become further and further away.
Okay.
Just take a long rest. It's fine.
can
What's
I
8 hours
still
of
be-
distance?
8 hours.
I was our only healer, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the issue.
I couldn't even
Oh,
do it either,
no.
though. I was out of spell slots, so
Okay.
I never leveled, so...
How much will a short rest do?
You'll roll your hit dice. So if you look in your character sheet, you have hit dice beneath your... Yeah. So you click on that, but that's an hour. At least.
Spare. Spare now.
So you guys can talk about it in character, like, you know, just what are you guys saying to... Imagine, you know, you just had this near-death battle.
I'll say,
I feel like you guys were fighting gravity more than you were the zombies, but you had this near-death battle. And
Yeah, the cliff was the
For
most
me.
dangerous part of that
Yeah, the
fight.
cliff was the.
I'll say, you know what? I was a little roughed up. Maybe you guys can stay and heal. I'll find Gup.
Oh.
I'll
I'm
find
actually
him.
at full health, so I can also.
Okay, how about you guys go? I'll catch up.
There's a house right here.
Maybe you can find some bandages there.
the woman appears again, and this time her form is fully spectral, whereas before you could see her dark black hair. It feels like she's feeling some relief in that you guys are on your way to giving Ash peace, and that you're uncovering her story. She places her hand on your forehead, and you feel fully rejuvenated.
Wow.
Shit.
Whoa.
Well,
Give me-
thank
give me-
you.
Give me some. Where's mine? Where's
That's so
mine?
nice of her. She really let the gnome just die, though. She gave no shit.
I really had to kick an angel's ass, didn't I?
She did not care for Gup at all.
It's a woman's connection, you know.
Right. Makes sense.
Damn it.
And her last words before she disappears, eternally, you feel it in your chest, it's eternal, but she says, please give him peace. And that's it, and then she vanishes.
A piece of what?
Okay, wait, is it full health that I'm
Yeah.
back at? Okay. Oops. So we gotta help her now. I'm a fair person.
Oh, but not Gup.
We're probably taking Gup where we need to go. Unless they
True.
just took him into the forest to, like, beat him or something. I don't know.
You guys
Bring out,
just
they
walk
bring out
10
the whips
feet,
again.
and the zombie has me tied to a tree, and it's just kicking me.
All right.
Let's go into the forest.
These are like, for talking types of zombies, these are the fast zombies. Just
Oh.
FYI,
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
you know?
Okay,
But
so
he's injured. so
This
maybe-
is,
The World War Z zombies.
Yeah, World War Z zombies, not Walking Dead.
Okay.
Is my scimitar on the floor, or is it?
No. It's in the
It's
leg
with
of
the
the one
zombie.
that's with him.
Uh,
Actually, no,
dang it.
sorry, it's on this one.
Oh,
The one you
Yeah.
just killed.
okay, I'll pick it up as we head down.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, Brad. 10 points.
So you guys are going to try to
I guess I'll
track.
try and track.
Okay. Is somebody going to help you? Anybody want to help him?
What is he gonna do?
He wants to
I'm
track
trying to track the
uh,
zombie.
the trail. Yeah.
What role
Man, if
would
I
that
was
be?
here for this
Survival.
role.
Oh, so well, if you're going to assist him, it's just a D20.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll let you
Use
do
his
it.
hand.
Okay. I mean, I'm not very lucky with these, but
I trust
we'll,
you.
okay.
Maggie! Is
Oh.
this Maggie?
Where?
In the chat.
Yeah,
Hey, Maggie!
on YouTube chat.
Nice to meet you. Via chat.
Oh, hi, Maggie.
15.
Yeah, Twitch chat.
Okay, so with advantage, that gives you 15. He's not the most elusive zombie. You're able to track him very easily, but he disappears. The tracks disappear at outside of the actual forest at a rock face, just a flat, solid rock face.
But the trail keeps going.
That's where it ends.
It ends at the rock face? Or
Correct.
there must be something here. What's that?
Can I
Go
look
up.
around to see if there's like some way to open that,
Yes.
move the rock?
So there are two types of look around rolls. It's perception is when you're looking
Yeah.
around a room. Investigation is when you're looking at something closely. So if you want to look closely at a rock face, you're going to be rolling investigation.
Oh, I'm -1.
I'm a 0. I don't.
Yeah, I'm a solid 0, but I can
Oh,
help
if only
somebody
I was here
investigate.
with my +3.
Oh.
All right, I'll give it a shot. You can
I'll
help me.
give you a hand.
Yeah,
There you go, pal.
let's get it done.
Maybe try that rock. Actually, never mind. Oh wait, 17.
Oh, 17.
Okay.
Good suggestion.
You feel 17, yeah, so that gives you the 17. Brad, as you're feeling around the rock, you feel a part that's warm, moist, and squishy. What do you do?
Alright, we didn't see that?
Sorry.
You can't see it.
Yeah, I
You
was
can't see it.
I feel like I'd see something.
It's just
Squishy
a,
on the
it's just
rock.
Like,
it just
what
looks
is he doing?
Like, is it heavy? Can I lift it up?
no, it's just a part of the rock wall.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's warm on that part of the rock wall. It's moist and it's squishy.
Can I go into it?
Yeah, it definitely gives.
Can I just go further?
Okay, as you go in, there's a low there's a low bellowing moan.
Okay. I'll go
Why don't you
back
put
out.
your hand out and then put it in.
Go back out.
Okay.
Go back in.
Try it again.
As you pull out, the wall doesn't do anything. But it definitely like goes back to what it used to look like.
I'll re-enter.
Anything happened this time?
Yeah. So Yuki, Janice, next time, like at least now you have an idea of the things that might happen, so you can just let us know if we ever do play again, what your lines and veils would be like. What the limit?
There's
What-
no limit, trust.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So Brad.
Get in there, Brad.
Just go for it.
Just go and just
Keep going. Do
Okay. So you go again.
it one more time.
And the moan is deeper this time.
wait.
Is this a rock? Are you sure?
Well, it was
Let me put
warm
my
and
arm
like
in
mushy.
with you.
Great.
Dude,
What
with
did
a
you
lot of force.
expect?
Brad, I'll put my arm in with you.
Oh, okay.
I'll put 2 in there.
In character, what do you say, Tal?
Brad, I think you need an extra hand.
Yeah. Definitely.
Together.
Together.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together you guys push into the rock face. And I'm gonna ask both of you to roll for Constitution.
Oh
What?
my god.
What is it? Saving?
Okay.
Saving throw?
Yeah. Tall, you pull your hand back out, and it's definitely warmer. Your hand almost feels feverishly hot. Brad, as you pull your arm out, you find that your hand is gone.
You know, to be fair, we probably shouldn't shove our arms into random things. So is his hand just like the skeleton?
No, it's just a wrist now.
It's just a wrist.
Oh, it's my wrist. Okay, it's not my whole shoulder.
Your hand is gone. But then the door begins to open. There's like the rock wall starts to part, and there's light coming from a from the base of the stairwell within the wall here.
Just nobody reacted to it. His hand's gone. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I look at you. I just don't say shit.
Was that your right hand, Brad, or your left?
It's my throwing hand.
Oh no!
It's a scimitar throwing hand.
No.
Okay.
Not a
In we
word.
go.
I guess we go in.
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't say anything. You just.
Oh fuck! I'm too prideful to
Very
even mention.
Good work on that. Good work on that one. Oh, shit, sorry. So we go in.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys begin to descend the stairwell. Do you move carefully? Do you just stroll down? What's your approach here? Also, who's walking up front?
I can walk up front.
Okay. And are you guys moving carefully? Or do you just... Are you sprinting in?
We're gonna storm in. He lost a hand. There's already
He probably doesn't
Enough-
have much time. He's gonna
yeah,
break out
enough
eventually.
risks were taken. Let's just run it down.
Okay. So you guys are running when a giant blade comes from the ceiling and swings
It's
towards
on
you.
their hand.
Roll a dexterity saving throw to try to avoid it.
Oh
All of us?
Yeah.
no! Oh.
God fuck.
Red, your other arm gets cut off.
Sword wielding hand.
It's
You're-
my shield.
your
shit,
arm,
man.
your arm flies off, slapping Tall in the face. It's a
Don't
clean.
say shit. No one say shit.
That's all you can say.
The blade was a searing hot blade. So as it sliced it, it also cauterized the wound. Thankfully.
At least.
He just lost both his hands within a span of 2 minutes, and all he could say is, "Don't say anything."
Okay. You guys descend the stairwell. Are you walking carefully or are you sprinting down?
Just put Brad in front and then we'll continue sprinting down.
Okay, Brad, you go.
He still has legs to lose.
I'm gonna take my time.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my time.
Holy shit.
Perhaps a bit wiser from the most recent experiences, perhaps traumatized from the most recent experiences, Brad now begins to move warily down the stairwell, with the other two following closely behind him. Gup, I'll give you an opportunity here to struggle against the zombie.
Oh, we're still doing this? Okay. Deck save again?
Yeah, as it drags you down the stairwell. A stairwell.
17.
Okay, you break free.
Ugh. Ah.
You hear a voice from up above the stairwell. It says, "Don't say a word."
Woo! Turn around and run up.
Okay. So you run up the stairwell carefully, or...
Oh, I'm just gonna run.
He doesn't know yet.
I don't know. The zombie dragged me through it.
Okay, you run up the stairwell when a giant blade swings down from the ceiling, crossing your path. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, baby. 5!
Oh no!
It slices deep into your shoulder. It cauterizes the wound, but your shoulder hangs off. Your arm is half attached.
How did the zombie manage to drag him and avoid everything?
Oh. Can we take a short rest now?
God.
Yeah, you meet up with them. You guys see Gup, his arm hanging half off his body. Gup, you see a very different Brad standing before you.
I just don't say it, man. Just. I don't know what that means, but just you keep your mouth shut.
I think we're supposed to head down this way, actually. I'm guessing this is where we have to go.
Hey, -1 charisma is rating with a party of 28.
Yay!
Hey!
Thanks for the raid.
Hey.
Thanks for the raid.
Hello.
Whoa.
All right.
Woo!
Want to give a recap to the 28?
If we go back a couple minutes, they were standing outside a rock face, a solid rock face. They had followed tracks that led up to the rock face. Upon investigation, they found a part of the rock face that was moist, soft, and smushy. So that's what I said?
Squishy.
Squishy. And Brad's prerogative was to insert his arm and push in as deep as he could. Upon doing so, there was a loud moan. It was low and bellowing, and when that didn't work, Tall came in and also inserted his arm into the soft, moist, smushy surface of the wall. And as they pulled their arms out, Brad came out with one hand less than he went in with, and Tall was fine. They proceeded down the stairwell that appeared before them, and Brad lost his other arm to a swinging blade trap that cauterized the wound upon slicing. So now they stand here in the stairwell, not quite who they once were. And what would you like to do?
I want to take an 8-hour rest. I'm still at 1 HP.
You guys like to rest?
We can rest for 8 hours, right? There's no shame in resting for 8 hours in a
Or
cave.
just sleep on the stairwell.
Brad doesn't need rest.
Are you sure?
I just pretend nothing happened to me. But if you would like rest, like, yeah, I'd be down for that.
All right.
Yeah, Gup's all tuckered out. I think Gup will just
Okay.
kind of plop down.
Sure. Okay,
Aw.
let's rest.
Okay. Are you resting on the staircase? Like, where are
I
you
guess
guys
we head
resting?
Back out. Right. How far are we into the?
So you're about 30 feet down the stairwell. As you guys are talking, you find that the rock face from which you came in begins to close until it finally
Oh.
closes, and there's a boom. The only path out of the stairwell is down towards the light, where you hear off in the distance chanting.
Good sign.
Well,
This is our
well, you know,
child.
with my size, I could probably rest on the staircase, no problem.
Like one stair, you just
Yeah.
It's up to you
I
guys.
could just go for a long rest, and someone could carry me.
Oh, I would
Well.
offer to carry you, but
okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna go to sleep on the staircase.
I can put you on my back.
That you'd have to do
Sleep.
that on your own account. I'm already asleep.
Oh,
I'm all tuckered out. Had a long day.
all right. I'll just carry him, I guess.
So you're holding him in your arms, and you guys are resting here.
No, I think he's the only one resting now.
he's resting in his arms as we go down.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Like under his armpit.
I'm gonna rest for
Look at
8
the hat is
hours.
just like-
Okay. Okay. So you're trying to rest, and you hear chanting up ahead. It's a combined array of voices. You hear, "Hey, adventures, yeah, mm-hmm, yeah." And there's like several voices that echo throughout the chamber down below. As you emerge into a corridor of torchlight, you see putting you guys on the map here. And we have Tal. Okay, so you guys emerge in a well-lit corridor, and
I don't see him.
well lit.
It does not look well lit at all.
All I see is darkness.
you guys see a mix of different things. Let me try and fix Brad. Okay. Icky, you should be able to see.
Yep.
Okay. Brad, you should be able to see.
Yep.
Gup
I
Yeah.
too can see.
and Tal, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So, as you move towards the noise, actually, Gup, you're in Tal's arms, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to get an hour's worth of rest. Is that what's going on
Trying to
here?
get 8 hours.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys, move down a
Ideally,
corridor
I'm trying to
here.
get 8 hours.
It twists and turns, and there's a staircase that leads up, ever so slightly, and you hear the chanting getting louder, and you hear a mix of things. Ooh, adventures, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. This is quite nice. Adventures.
This guy's good.
Are they chanting that?
Yes, that's their chant.
What the-
It sounds
Okay.
much chantier in a group.
Oh,
Let's take a moment, Brad. You've gone through quite a bit. You're trying to play it cool, but you're missing a hand and an arm. In terms of defending yourself, what are you thinking of doing here? Like, is that even going through your head?
of course it's going through my head. I can't show it. I can't lose face.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to Brad. I'm like, look, man. I'm not gonna say anything. But if you have like a sword sheath, I'll just take it, and I'll tie the sword to one of his arms. Because he has one arm that just has no wrist, right? So I'll tie it to the end of that arm, so that he can like, I don't know.
I just nod and like, kind of just like,
I'm sorry.
Tull, roll for dexterity. How good are you with your hands?
Oh no. Oh no.
Brad, that's a 4. Brad, roll for either perception. Let's just say perception
what? All right.
to see if you.
Okay.
So you don't do a great job, Tal. You've never done this before. You tie just around a few times the sword around the knob that's there, and Brad looks good to you.
Anyways,
It's already slipping off as you take a couple steps. Are you guys moving stealthily down the corridor here towards the chanting, or what's your plan here?
being stealthy never helped us.
Yeah.
We sprinted.
You're gonna sprint. Okay.
He's right. It really hasn't ever helped us.
Um,
It's up to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys,
Run in holding.
Holding Gup?
Gup.
you guys, you guys move up, and there's another area. You see the robed men are chanting, and they're focusing on something within the circle here in this central area. I don't know if you guys can see it on your map.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're chanting, and they haven't noticed you yet.
Okay.
There's an
Nice.
area that you can move around them. I don't know if you'd want to do that, or if you just want to rush in. That's completely up to you guys.
Can I send my mouse first to take a look?
Yeah,
Am I not resting anymore? Sorry.
you're still resting, but I mean you're trying to, but it's been a few minutes. It hasn't been anywhere near an hour yet, so you haven't quite gotten
Just a little
a
power
short
nap.
rest yet. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what do you guys? Oh, you send your mouse in, and what's the mouse doing?
Yeah. It's gonna grab info.
Okay, so the mouse moves in, and it kind of takes a listen, and is it moving stealthily here? Is that the point?
Yeah, it doesn't want to be seen. We're
Okay.
gonna try to figure out what's in the middle.
Okay. It's a mouse. They're very preoccupied. I'm not even gonna have you roll. They would not notice the mouse at all, and you see it sees the mouse sees something. It returns. I don't know what your plan was, but you can't speak to the mouse, right?
No, I was gonna jab Gup.
Wake him up.
But like someone jabs him, wakes him up. Momentarily. Can we do that?
Yeah. Actually, you can disturb him for
Like,
a little bit.
momentarily,
Yeah.
just like, yo,
So you nudge the gnome that's trying to rest within Tal's arms, within the half-elf's arms, and you wake him up momentarily. Gup, you're abruptly
I'll
awakened.
just hold him towards the mouse.
I just like that long cat picture, just like arms forward, kind of just like. Woo.
okay.
Okay.
Now you're gonna ask it for info.
Wait, but nobody knows how to speak to Gup.
Wait, we can't Gup.
Why can't you
listen
speak to
us?
Gup?
No, Gup
Huh?
has been like communicating with us, with
But
you
we
especially.
can understand Gup.
So how
You
can
can understand Gup.
He just somehow guessed right.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like,
Oh
You've
yeah.
You
been
know-
understanding him.
You're just interpreting.
he thinks he's like, I don't know if he was making stuff up or whatever, but Gup looked at him because he got it right. But
Contextually,
Okay. Well, you guys can try. So the mouse climbs up onto your hand, Iki, and then you reach your hand forward towards Gup. And Gup.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's some weird guy in the middle over there. What's it to you?
I don't know. I was taking a nap. Why did you?
There's
Where are we?
there's some weird guy in the middle, and he's lying lifeless on the ground, and then there's some other guys in robes, and they look creepy, and they're chanting. What's it to you?
I guess I don't know what it is to me. I'm so confused right now. Wait, there's a dead guy in the middle?
Tall.
Why is there a dead guy in the middle?
Do you want to try to interpret that?
Me? Like, yeah, I'll try. Wait,
Okay.
what am I rolling?
No. Tall is trying to interpret it. So you're trying to communicate it to Tall.
Oh no, I'm still talking to the rat.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
to the mouse.
Okay.
Um,
Ask him what the person in the middle looks like. Does he have
what
horns?
does he look like? What's the guy in the middle look like?
Yeah, I don't know. He has like things on his head. I didn't get a good look. He's wearing like a helmet. What's it to you?
Woo! Oh,
You say that.
Paul's just
the-
gonna throw hands at the cup.
that's the guy we're looking for, right? That's the. I gotta turn to Tal. Well, I guess Tal is holding me, so I gotta turn to
turn you
somebody.
around. I'll
Yeah.
turn you around.
I'll point over to the circle and then say, like, motion my head at the like. Woo!
Good job, Cup. Okay, guys. I think it's Ash in the middle. Desmond Ash.
Okay. So we
Maybe
found
they're trying to bring him back to life or something.
it. Doesn't sound like it.
What do you
I'm
guys
just
want to do
guessing.
here?
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Well, it
But we
looks
can't
like
let them.
Oh, that is.
He needs
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
He needs to be.
Oh, I get it.
looks like I'm not gonna get my rest in. So.
Sorry, Gup.
So he has 1 health right now. Gup has
Yeah.
1 health, and you guys want to rush into a group of cultists.
I'm down. It's,
some
it's
range.
Okay.
Do some range stuff.
You got any rocks?
Yeah, let me just reach into my pocket.
Oh.
The ground
Oh.
starts to shake. The chanting gets louder, and their voices shift from, hey, yeah, adventurers, hoo-hoo.
Nice music.
The ground shakes. The roof of the cavern starts to shake.
Oh.
You have to stop this.
Let's get in there. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Get in there. We're moving.
What do you guys want to do? You see a figure in the center, illuminating with purple light, and his body starts to levitate.
Are there any rocks on the ground?
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, like pebbles. You want to look for like it's like a pebble.
Let me just check real quick. Let me see if a pebble is Yeah, you touch 1 to 3 pebbles
Okay.
and imbue them with magic. So yeah.
So you pick up some
I can
pebbles.
take a pebble.
Sure.
Yeah.
The 3 of
Um,
you. What are you doing? Tall. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna magic stone them. So I can like 1 to 3. So I assume I've got like at least 3 in my hand. I'll give 1 to Tall and 1 to Iki.
What about bread?
Yeah.
Well, I've
What,
only got
Cat.
3.
what about
He
what about
can't.
me?
You put it in his mouth and he's.
And then I'm just gonna toss 1 at the closest cult guy or whatever, the rogue guy, this guy.
Okay. They haven't noticed you yet. You guys all get sneak attack. Well, you shouldn't. But go ahead and you want to move in?
Yeah,
Magic
like
stone.
over. Yeah, like
Wait, can I
over
do
here.
poison spray first before we move in?
You definitely can. The ground is shaking.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. So Tall's moving here. Gup, you're throwing your stone. Brad, what are you doing?
I'll follow behind Tall.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Throw
use
right
it.
in
I'm gonna use a stealth.
Okay.
I gotta throw my rock and I'm gonna
So-
hit Brad.
I'm gonna use lightning lure. So you can pull something. You pull like a creature towards you.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it on Desmond Ash though,
Okay. I see.
and because the person just has to roll a strength saving throw, he's dead. So I just pull him, right?
His body is levitating at this point. So okay, here, let me bring you guys into the scene. So you guys, Tall, Brad, you guys, turn and jolt to the left side of the cavern here. Gup, you have pebbles in hand. You've handed one to Tall, and you're getting ready to toss one yourself. Icky, you're chanting the words for your poison spray, trying to be discreet so as not to call their attention.
I also
Tall.
have a pebble.
Oh, you also have a pebble. Tall, as you finish chanting the words, so does Icky finish chanting the words of hers. And Icky, you put your hand forward, and a green gaseous spray shoots forward towards the robed men. They begin to cough, not expecting your attack. Tall.
So I wanted to pull Desmond.
So
towards-
it's going to be a different. It's not going to be a strength saving throw. It is going to be slightly different, but I will roll for him. Okay. Your lightning lure wraps around him, and I'm going to ask you to roll strength. You have to roll. There's something that's keeping him in the center of their chant.
Right?
Yeah. Brad, you follow closely behind Tall. I'm still not sure what you're doing.
I want to go behind this cultist and like Spartan kick him down the center.
Okay. They don't see you coming. As you run behind them, you go in for a kick. And just in case you guys didn't know, I want to show you what Brad looked like this whole time.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm washed up. I'm a washed up knight.
Okay.
46.
All right. Go ahead and roll for the athletics roll to kick the guy. Gup, roll dexterity to try to throw the rock.
Well, it has a roll.
Oh, okay. Nice. You hit one. The chanting is kind of coming in and out now, and you hear the voices. Oh, come on now. Why come on in here and disturbing our chanting and whatnot?
I think I missed. I rolled an 8.
You did. And he goes, "We're only looking to try and resurrect the King Thorne himself."
Thorne? That's not Ash.
What do y'all have against the King Thorne? Come on now.
Oh, that's the dad of the princess, or yeah.
Icky, you feel a force pulling you. Doesn't actually pull you, but it's trying to pull you towards the left. There's something calling your attention.
Okay. Can I sneak towards it?
Everybody is distracted at this point. Gup is engaged with this guy who he just pegged in the head.
By the way, don't use that word.
Pegged? You just, yeah, whatever. You bonked him on the head with a rock. Tall, you
I rolled 12.
yeah. So you're not able to pull King Thorne from his
Does he budge at all?
He does, but you're not able to pull him completely. He's still wrapped around your lure. As you try to kick the guy, he turns around, and there's a moment of shock as he sees his assailant. He's disadvantaged. Like, you definitely have him. You have a shock factor to you now. That's your thing. You have a sword half dangling off your wrist. You try to kick the guy.
You're like 46. You're not even in armor. You're just.
You're like super washed now with no hat.
Icky, as you follow the calling, it leads you to a grave, and within it, you feel a force. There's a dark energy coming from within it. There's a force that feels menacing, but also pained.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that is Ash.
There's a dagger stabbed into the middle of the coffin.
Okay, can I try to remove that
Are you sure?
dagger? No, no. No, why you say it like that? What do I do with it?
It's up to you.
Can I? Okay. I'd like to get more information.
You can roll for intelligence or history, arcana if you want to try and investigate the magic that you see before you.
Okay, I want to investigate the magic. What was that again?
Arcana. It's the top of your skills list.
Sorry. Oh, I see it. Oh, never mind. Let me go for intelligence.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
Okay.
So this is a very it's an old traditional ceremony ritual that used to be used to keep souls tied
Bound?
to this bound to this plane, so it won't let him leave, but he is not alive in every sense of the word. Based on what you know about that ritual. It's your choice.
I'm gonna pull it.
You pull the dagger, and a carpet, a wave of flames emerges from within, and it scatters all around you. You don't feel the burning at your ankles as it kind of dissipates off in the distance, and from the coffin levitates a tiefling. He has a wreath of thorns around his head, a flame, and he has two gigantic horns sticking out of his head.
Okay, there we go.
Damn.
He has a menacing look to him.
Be like, hi.
What do you say?
Hi, I'm friends with Amelia.
Amelia.
She sent me to come help you.
To help me. Is she well?
She's awaiting. She's hanging on so that she can help you fight.
Help me. But she's the one in trouble. What of our child?
I have. So I have some.
He grabs you by the throat and pins you against the wall. Bad news. What do you mean? Where are they?
They're. Okay, I'm gonna stutter a bit.
You're good. You're good.
As a character, I'm freaking out. they're no longer. They're partially in this world. Amelia is still here. You can go see her. I'm gonna try to distract him from the child.
She's here. She's okay.
Yes, I can take you to her.
Take me to her now. He throws you
You're
to the
gonna
ground.
have to- Oh, no. Well, that was rude.
That was rude.
Wait, what does he do?
He throws her to the ground.
Oh,
I literally just said I would help you. Okay. But first, I need something from you before I take you to her.
Okay. He just kind of levitates like Vision from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to take down those guys. Chanting. Just not the guy with no hands, nor the gnome, nor the elf. Okay. But the rest you can go for.
He looks to
no hands.
he looks to you. He says, "They stand in our way."
Yes, they do. They stand in our way of getting you to Amelia.
Roll for no. I think he's convinced. Okay. He follows you. Actually, he takes lead. And as he comes into the area where the chanting is happening, Tal, you see a massive tiefling levitating, and he drifts to your side.
Holy fuck.
He like leaves a path of flames as
Is
he.
he with us?
In the back, like.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He moves towards the chanting, and all the robed men look that direction, and they say, "Oh shit! Oh no! Oh fuck!" But at this point, the ritual has finished. You see an armored man, horns of his own, but they're antlers, obviously placed somehow into the corpse of what this thing was. Its eyes illuminate with purple light, some sort of necromancy at work here, and he looks towards Ash, and Ash looks towards him, and there's a palpable tension in the room. Do you guys do anything? Just tell.
I'm just stepping out of the way at this point. Like, there's nothing I can do to help. So below my pay grade, I'm gonna stand over here.
This is like our first quest as a traveler.
Yeah, we're new adventurers. This is our first quest. So we're like, no.
There's a fucking boss fight happening.
Sorry, quickly before this goes on, as like Tall is kind of moving out of the way, I'm gonna tug on his like clothes or
Okay.
his pants, whatever, and I'm gonna motion for him to give me back the pebble.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
All right, I'm gonna take it. You can continue now.
Okay. Ash moves towards Thorne, and Thorne moves towards Ash. It's slow, but there's like sparks, visible sparks that fly between them, and it starts to crash into the ceiling of the cavern. And as it does, large boulders begin to fall. Everybody roll a dexterity.
I think we start heading up the stairs. That's what I think.
Oh my
Oh no.
fucking god! 5.
He's the one that has no health.
I'm the one who can't survive this.
Gup rolls a 5, Tal rolls a 15, Brad rolls a 19. Is that 16 from just now?
Yeah.
Iki? Okay. Gup, you're the only one that gets pinned. Tal, you see the boulder coming, you jump out of the way, and Gup, you get pinned beneath the rock. You're gonna go ahead and take 5 damage.
Can you go ahead and die?
Oh no.
Iki, you see Gup is pinned beneath a rock. Brad, a rock has blocked your path
What the
out.
I rolled a 19.
You didn't get hit.
Brad's
there's
not gonna make it out of here.
there's a giant boulder separating you, Ash, Thorne, and the rest of the group.
All right. Well, can I run around?
You run the long way around. You have the sword is dangling at your side.
All he has are
It's
his
dragging
legs.
against the ground, and as you run across, or you run around the room, Tal has gotten way ahead. Icky has got,
what
or I don't know, Tal,
just
Icky. Do you leave Gup, or do you try to get him out?
No, no. I was gonna try and get him out.
Okay.
I can help.
Okay. Icky roll a d20, and Tal roll athletics. No advantage, but that's a 13. You're able to wedge out most of him. If you want to get the rest of him out, he's going to lose a leg. What do you want to do?
I'll help with my foot.
There's no way.
Like, Gup is gonna lose a leg. He's gonna have his arm like dangling. like-
lose a foot.
Wait, there's no way. He has to lose a foot here. Or-
Brad can come in with a roll of his own athletics, but that's your last shot.
okay, Brad, you're strong. I can assist. Yes.
Oh,
15.
the same roll.
13. No. You pry him free at the cost of his leg.
Like his foot or his whole leg?
It goes all the way up to his upper thigh.
I'll carry him again.
Okay.
Go up the stairs.
Okay, you guys begin to run out. Everybody roll for dexterity. The cavern is collapsing. Oh.
Are we gonna live?
Oh my god, no we're not.
Oh no.
Brad.
Okay, wait.
Oh. Brad, you're able to grab Gup and... Well, actually, sorry.
No, he's not.
He still has an arm if we stop
Yeah.
him
So
with his
you
arm.
you wedge Gup between your arm and your body, and you start running down. And Tal and Icky, you guys are gonna take some damage. I'm gonna give you a roll here. That's 5. As a boulder falls onto you guys, you're able to narrowly escape it, but not without getting hit by a part of it.
Is this staircase like a spiral?
No, it just goes straight up. Okay, so you guys make it to the staircase. The end is solid. What do you do?
You wanna find that hole again?
Come on.
With your stubs, like.
Oh my god. I mean, it's already a stub anyway. Like, yeah.
What has he got to lose?
Yeah, what more? Just don't stick your legs.
But you have that sword dangling still. Like, do you remove the sword? Do you just go straight in?
Use the sword.
Yeah, I'll use the sword actually.
There's a low groaning, moaning, pained noise. It's like a and then it just immediately opens.
Nice.
All right,
Get
quickly.
outta here.
You guys exit, and as you do, the cavern collapses behind you. There's a cloud of ash and dust that gets flushed out of the entrance to the cave, and you guys are out. You notice the moon in this very moment disappears, and just over the horizon you see light. It's a new day. Gup, can you roll some death saving throws for us?
How many?
Just do one at a
Wait,
time.
can I use medicine to like help him?
Stabilize
Yeah.
them. You can try.
Shall we?
I
We
can
can
stabilize
stabilize him with a berry or something, right? Because it gives 1 HP.
Yeah, you could if you had one. Do you have one?
Yeah, I don't think we do.
Reach into his pockets. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
go
actually.
pass them.
Gup, do you have any even?
Magic. They were magic.
Do you have any?
Do I have any?
Yeah.
Because they required a spell slot to make.
Oh,
Because it's a spell.
Oh,
you're not
somebody
able to
else.
stabilize them. Gup, please roll. Fail.
Oh no. Somebody else stabilizes.
Succeed.
Succeed. Succeed.
Nice.
Fucking back, baby!
Nice. We all
What are
made
your
it out
what
in one
what does it
piece.
sound like when you come back to life?
Hold on, sorry. I open my eyes and I look at I assume all of them are kind of just looking down on me.
Yeah.
I smile, like sweet smile. Can you hear me, my friends? I am Gapandris, druidic defender of the forests. I am in debt to you.
Gup, you can talk?
Yes,
Such
I
a
speak.
dashing voice. Gup.
Why didn't you talk to us before? Go.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I am sworn to speak only druidic in times of peace.
Didn't
There was
feel
no
peaceful.
time of peace.
It did not feel peaceful.
Where was the peace?
When you've lived for as long as I, you'll see far greater struggle and strife than what has occurred today.
He says, missing one leg.
This but a flesh wound.
That's what I feel like.
Huh. So I don't know if we completed our mission.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't-
Cause I mean, Ash never made it back to.
I'm not sure if we
Amelia.
were successful, to be honest.
I'm gonna assume the cavern collapsed on them and that just ended them.
Yeah.
There's a large
yeah.
explosion that comes from behind you guys. Further down the top of the rock face, you see an eruption of flames, and you see against the sunlight. There's one singular figure. You see horns, and you see it fly off towards the graveyard.
Yay!
Yeah,
Better
okay.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we
It's
got
not
out of
yay.
here before he figures out you lied to him.
You guys head back to the town, and the entire town is very, very surprised that you have made it back. No one has made it back, right? Nobody that had in there. Every adventurer that had in there, for whatever reason, never made it back. For whatever reason. But you guys did. The guild rewards you, and you guys all take 10 gold each. And
10 gold
All
is
of
worth-
that for 10 gold?
That's
You
it.
gotta be kidding me!
We sacrificed an arm and a hand for 10 gold.
and
Gup
like
lost the whole leg.
the big problem was that nobody really knew what the issue was. The town was thriving despite having a forest next to it where adventurers could not go. But now that it's clear, they'll be able to do some logging. Still, there wasn't a huge bounty on the quest. But maybe you find satisfaction in the fact that you put a couple souls to rest. Nevertheless, I'll give you guys a moment to do a quick epilogue where does Tall go? Where does Gup go? Where does Brad go? Where does Icky go? Do you guys stay together, or how does your story end?
Well, Gup's on a phase in his life where he's defended the forests for his entire long lifespan. Right now, he's taking in the fruits of his efforts. So he's in the phase where he's kind of wandering, exploring, just enjoying the life as a regular mortal would.
Cool.
So, if they so wish, he'll travel around with this party some more. But if not, he'll venture out into the beyond to venture on his own for a bit.
All right. Tall.
To be honest, for the first adventure mission, that's a little bit much for me. I think Tall's gonna, just take it easy. Probably not be an adventurer for a little while. Just be a peaceful nomad wandering around. Be nice.
Okay. Brad.
Yeah, Brad Vicious turned to questionable substances, and
I don't
he's
blame him.
now just a beggar in this town. However, if the folks that pass him ever ask him about his stories, he has a lot to tell. He's a lot to say, but that's his life now.
It's like hooked on Vicodin to like deal with the pain.
All right. And Icky. Where does Icky go?
So after such an emotional adventure and putting those souls at rest, quite exhausted. However, it hit home for her because she owed her survival to someone else who aided her as a child. So through that, she's going to wander and continue to look for adventures or situations where people also required help, and hopes to see this group again in the future.
Very cool. Thank you
Going
guys.
Good ending.
So
Yeah,
wholesome. That was wholesome.
that was wholesome. Well, thank you guys for playing today. Thank you all for watching. The cast will stick around and answer every single question that you have about their characters and their own actual personal. Just kidding. But thanks for watching, and if you guys enjoyed, please leave. What do you do on Twitch? Leave a like on YouTube if you're on YouTube.
Follow.
Follow.
A follow.
Leave a follow or a sub.
Leave a follow or a sub. Thank you for joining us today, Janny Beans. And
So much fun.
yeah, and we'll see you guys. Brian?
Oh, we'll see you in the next one.
All right.